Yeah, ha. It's Cold Red, baby. Yeah. We in the house, go Bears. Woo. Let's go. There ain't nobody hot as Cold Red in your spot. Yeah. Moving through your city, tearing up your block. Woo. With Bears, they're the team to watch. We won't stop until we got the game unlocked, and we can't be stopped. Give them something to crush. Give them something to crunch. Give them a team, they gon' eat them for lunch. Chill. Give them something to block.
Let's show them how the Bears do damage. Defense, block them, hit them high, hit them low. Offense, run them, touchdown, field goal. Chop, chop, hit them, chop, chop, hit them, chop, chop, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them. Defense, block them, hit them high, hit them low. Offense, run them, touchdown, field goal.
It's Friday night in Texas. That means it's time for some high school football.
Three-step drop, pass across the middle, first down Bears.
Handoff up the middle. Bears are there. They stuff him. He's got his man beat. Diving catch. Touchdown Bears. 46 yards. Page around the end. He's got pressure on the quarterback. He's got him. Sack. 5-yard loss.
See y'all on game day.
It's Friday night in Texas, and that means it's time for some high school football. Welcome to the Brewer Bear Network. I'm your host, Donnie Foster, joined as always by the great Fernando Fernie Molinar. On stats tonight is the statistician, mathematician himself, Terrence Durham. And after his one-week hiatus a couple of weeks ago, back with us, producing tonight is John the Sherpa Burka. We're glad to have him back, tweaking the dials, turning the knobs, making us sound good as we come to you live from Birdville ISD over here at Birdville Stadium. We're not sure what city we're in.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's Birdville. We're not sure if it's Hurst.
We're pretty sure it's Birdville's not a city. I think
I'm
we've
thinking
established
it's gonna
that.
be Hurst.
But it's Hurst right there. Right over there was Bedford. Back here is North Richland Hills. So this may be a pocket universe like they created on the new Superman movie, right?
Golden triangle of the Metroplex.
Wherever we are tonight, it is Birdville ISD coming to you live from the stadium. This is a huge matchup because the Bears are facing off against Birdville Hawks, and they both come in pretty much with identical records. The Birdville Hawks are just one slot ahead of us in the standings. However, if the Bears win tonight, we will leapfrog them, be in fourth place, in position to make a playoff spot. And so this game has huge playoff implications. One of the most important games, I would say, of the last, shall we say, 3 years?
At least,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so it's a huge game tonight. The Bears have big expectations. And let's just dive right into it because this is a good Birdville team. They come in with nearly 2,000 yards total offense. The Bears come in with nearly 2,000 total yard offense, totals offense. The Hawks just a little bit more pass-heavy than run by about 300 yards. Bears just flip that. They are a little more rush-heavy, about 300 yards more rushing than they have receiving. So these are two very even teams. So, Fernie, what are the Bears going to have to do tonight to get the victory?
I think if the offensively, I should start with that and say if they control the line of scrimmage, control the game, and run that ball, they're going to do really, really well. Defensively, they're going to it's going to be a task for the defense secondary to kind of shut down that quarterback who's got a little bit more passing. Now, they do have a dual run threat. They have two running backs that touch the ball pretty evenly, about 300 and 300 each. But if the Bears can do that and apply pressure to that quarterback, I think we're going to have a pretty good opportunity for a win.
Yeah, it looks like the offense flows through about four people with them.
Yeah.
Quarterback, they've got one main receiver and then a couple running backs. And so the Bears can shut them down. It ought to be a good game for them. And, of course, what they have to do is shut down the amazing Cameron Coleman.
Yeah, that's a task.
Who comes in with over 1,000 yards rushing. And Terrence, just give us those overall stats for the offense so far this year.
So for the Bears offense this year, we're looking at 1,976 yards, and that is 1,160 rushing yards and 816 passing yards. And, the Bears have, accumulated a good 22 touchdowns this year. They're going to have to score some touchdowns tonight, I think, and put some points on the board. I think that Denton game 2 weeks ago probably really helped this team's morale and give them some confidence that, we saw some of the people Denton had played, and Denton was better than they have been in the past.
Definitely.
And the Bears, the Bears handled them. So.
Yeah. And Cam Coleman has almost all of those 1,160 rushing yards, all
Yeah.
but about 100 or so.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
he's the bulk runner.
But that, he's a very special player. However, when you have that one special player, they're going to be keying on him. So what offensive scheme are the Bears going to have to run to try to get him the ball and get him some lanes?
I will say this. Lately, they've been tossing it out. Against Denton, instead of just that quick hitter up the middle, Denton stacked everybody inside, and they had 7 guys in that inside trying to stop the run, and they started pitching it outside, and Cam started getting away from people. I honestly think Birdville's – if they're smart, I think they're going to try and stack up and stop him from running too. The thing with that, though, with Cam is it doesn't take much for him, as strong as he is, to break one tackle and then he's gone distance because there's nobody behind him.
No doubt about it.
And the Bears have also been the last couple of games having some different targets to pass to. So,
Yes.
We've seen Andrew Jones with 12 targets and 10 catches, and that's pretty reliable, only having had 2 balls that he didn't catch when he was targeted, and he's made a difference. It also frees up Devin Roberts, who's their kind of their go-to guy, the workhorse, in passing situations. You can't just key on Devin Roberts, right? You got to look out for Tristan Alexander. You got to look out for Andrew Jones, and you got to look out for Cam out of the backfield.
Yep.
And so the Bears have a pretty well-rounded offense where they can pass the ball. They can run the ball. They can do short passes. They can do long passes.
Yeah. And we've seen Colton Riles really mature over the year. He's done a better job each and every week. He's a totally different quarterback now than he was game 1 or 2.
That's right.
And, of course, he was hurt for about a game and a half and came back strong. If you give Birdville an advantage tonight, it's that they're at home, all right? And we were talking to the great Brian Gossett from the Star-Telegram before the game, and we're like, all right, Brian, who'd you pick? He does big picks for high school football games. He's like, you know what? This was the toughest pick of the week for me. It's a close game. It's a great game. He said, I went with Birdville because they're at home, all right?
Yeah.
So if they have an advantage, it's that in
Yep.
this close matchup. If the Bears have an advantage, it's that they've been off for 2 weeks.
Right.
And one of the things we've seen from Coach Marty Amrine throughout the season is adding some new wrinkles to the offense. Well, he's had 2 weeks to prepare
Yes.
for this game.
Yes.
And so I think that's going to bode really well for the Brewer Bears tonight.
Yes, I agree with you, and we can honestly say from week 1 to now, they have gotten better a little bit every week.
No doubt about it.
For sure.
And just a lot of new wrinkles in the offense. You talked about, the little swing passes they've been throwing to the outside to Cam, getting the ball to him on the outside or tossing it to the outside to him. Just some things like that. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting tonight to see after 2 weeks.
You know
what
what
they
else
come up with.
I was thinking of just now, too, is that, that Bear quarterback's got a target back out there that hadn't been out there, and that's Kerrigan. We mentioned that he's been out of the lineup, and that's a huge target. That's a 6'3", I think, receiver. So
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It's going to be an interesting night, no doubt about it. We're coming to you live from Birdville. Bears are out here looking to move into the 4th spot in the district, which you may say, well, 4th place. What's the big deal with that? This is the toughest district in
the state of
Texas
Texas.
in 5A. It is the toughest district. Number 1, you've got Aledo.
Yeah.
All right, with their however many state championships.
Right.
You've got Denton Ryan with their stack of state championships. You've got a Richland team that is right there every year knocking on the door at those 2 programs. And so tough district. And to be in 4th place in this district is saying something.
That's right.
It's accomplishing something. There are a lot of districts out there, 4th place doesn't mean anything. It means something in this one.
Yep.
Right.
There's no doubt about it. So it's going to be a great matchup. Thanks for joining us. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back and bring you the kickoff and all the action live here in just a few minutes on the BBN.
That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible, because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at friohydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. Here's some of our new sponsors this year for 2025. Southside Bank. It was founded in Texas in 1960 and still proudly serves the Lone Star State today. With 53 branches, 2 loan production offices, and a network of 71 ATMs and ITMs throughout Texas and the greater Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston areas, they are ready to serve you. Additionally, Southside is affiliated with over 60,000 ATMs across the nation and is a community-focused financial institution that offers a full range of financial products and services to individuals and businesses. To learn more, visit southside.com. Thank you, Southside, for believing in our students and supporting our school. And Fort Worth Community Credit Union. If you're in need of a loan for a home, real estate investment, an automobile, a home equity line of credit, or maybe just a home improvement loan, you need to contact Fort Worth Community Credit Union. On their website, ftwccu.org, you can learn all about their many services and find out how to speak to one of their amazing associates. You can also visit one of the dozens of locations all over the greater Fort Worth area. Once you're part of their community, you'll know they mean it when they say, you're worth more to us. We appreciate you, Fort Worth Community Credit Union.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community. Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services. In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs.
Phenomenal.
We are live and ready to roll here at Birdville ISD, home of the Birdville Hawks. And John, I know we're on the air, but if you'll turn me down just a little bit, I'm just a tiny bit hot over here on this side. Appreciate that.
Coming in hot, aren't you?
Yeah, just a little bit. And speaking of coming in hot, man, we can see the planes coming in from DFW.
Yeah.
From our vantage point, we can see downtown Fort Worth. We can see downtown Dallas.
Yes.
We can see AT&T Stadium.
Yep.
Man, it's just a beautiful view on a beautiful night here in Texas. We're ready for some high school football.
Yeah, I'm liking it. It's cool night tonight. More football weather. I like that.
And not only that, but it's cool. It's not a cloud in the sky. I mean, beautiful sunset, and man, it's just going to be a wonderful night. Now, the Bears did lose the toss. The Hawks won the toss, and they're going to defer to the second half, and so they will kick it off to the Bears. So the Bears will begin the game with the ball on offense, moving their way left to right as we look out of the booth here at this beautiful stadium and facility. We think we want to say thank you to the folks here at Birdville. They're doing a good job taking care of us tonight, especially Miss
Abigail.
Yes, downstairs, got hooked us up with coffee.
Yeah. Hey, that's you do that, you're number one on our list.
We always have coffee at Bear Stadium because our great staff out there takes care of us. But on the road, hey, it's hit or miss. You never know when you're going to get some coffee, but we got it tonight. All right, here we go, set and ready. Hawks kick off. Bears are back deep. Is going to go over the head of the deep man going in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
That was a pretty good kick. Went right over the head of Caden Foster for the Bears. Number 5. Who is one of our captains tonight?
Yes, indeed. Okay, so the Bears start at the 25-yard line. Huge game here tonight as the Bears have an opportunity to leapfrog Birdville, who's just in front of them in the standings, which is awesome because that would put them in the 4th spot in position to make a playoff game. All right, here we go. Bears are set. 3 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 1 tailback in the backfield. 1 man comes in motion from right to left. That's going to be Roberts. They're going to try to toss it to him. That ball was almost picked off by a cornerback who read that beautifully.
Yeah, it was. He went through the block of number 14, Ty Solis, and almost got to the ball.
Yeah, in fact, it was number 14, I think, for them, Braylon Hall, that almost picked that off. So 2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. Bears spread it out this time. Handoff fake, quick toss outside. And quickly slung down after about a 1-yard gain. That's going to be Alexander on the right side.
Number 2, Tristan Alexander on that catch for the Bears.
Okay, so that's going to be 3rd, and they don't give him any on that. So put it back at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 10 for the Bears offensively. Big 3rd down play here to begin this game. Trying to avoid going 3 and out. 1 man goes in motion. 3-step drop, looking downfield, clean pocket, plenty of room to run if he wants to. He's got a man wide open, caught midfield, cuts it back inside of the 40, and all the way down to the 35-yard line into Hawk territory. That's a huge play for the Bears on 3rd and 10.
I believe that's Devin Roberts, number 10 for the Bears on that catch.
Yeah, that was beautiful by Roberts for sure.
45 yards on the reception.
All the way. They mark him down actually at the 30-yard line. And so it's going to be 1st down and 10 from there. And handoff goes, fake handoff, caught by Roberts. That's going to be close to another 1st down. It is going to be a 1st down just inside the 20-yard line.
Hey, that was a good fake by the Bear quarterback, Colton Riles, because I thought he had given it to Cam Coleman, but hit Devin Roberts, number 10, on that pass.
Yeah, definitely Fernie. So that was another 1st down for the Bears, and that's going to move the ball to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for them. Handoff this time, fake to Coleman once again. Quick slant goes to Roberts, and he's inside for another 1st down and up near the 5-yard line.
Nice job, boy. Devin's on his game tonight.
Bears come out slinging the ball. I think that Birdville is probably looking for the run, and here come the Bears slinging it.
13 yards on the reception.
1st and goal from the 6. Rolling right, looking left, going to throw it into the ground. I think we're probably going to have an offensive penalty here.
Looks like a flag,
Yeah, and I think Riles knew that, so he just went ahead and threw that into the ground. Didn't want to waste an opportunity.
I'm wondering if that first guy got set before the second guy came in motion.
Yeah, I think that they might have had –
Oh, wow. They called Birdville for something.
Okay. Well, the Bears had a couple of different guys in motion, and a lot of times when you see that, the timing doesn't match up right. So it's going to be half the distance to the goal and make it it was a defensive holding.
Yeah.
All right. So move the ball to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal from the 3 for the Bears. One man in motion. Riles in the gun. Handoff Coleman, and he's going to walk into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Bears.
Wow, it's great start for the Bears right there after getting to 3rd down and long and just running down the field on them.
Give us the yardage on that 3rd and long play, Terrence.
The yardage was 45 yards to Devin Roberts.
That's nice right there.
Listen, that was huge because it was 3rd and 10 after 2 kind of, busted plays that didn't do much. And Riles shows his composure. And, wow, that extra point is going to be good. One of the Birdville Hawks jumped big time, and the whole offense was like, hey, when are you going to throw the flag? They never did. And then they almost blocked it. Birdville almost got in there, blocked it, but yet the Bears kicked it through. It's 7-0. And
the kicker's pointing at the referee.
Yeah, hey, you're going to throw that flag.
When the ball's on the ground.
I mean, 3 guys came across the line of scrimmage.
That was Santiago Romero Aguilar on that extra point.
And I think the 2 refs are talking it over now. It's like, hey,
you missed
listen,
that.
One guy's got his arm on his back. He's like, listen, guy, when they come across that line, you pull out that yellow handkerchief and you throw it. Oh, that's what it's for.
You're talking about this in my back
my
pocket?
nose with it all this time.
Touchdown number 9, 3 yards on the carry, 7-0 Bears. And, wow, what a huge 3rd down play and a huge game for the Bears.
Well, we'll see how Birdville responds. That's going to say a lot right here early.
Not only that, this pass game is going to open up the run, and when the Bears decide to go to it, it might be successful.
Yeah, so the QB for the Hawks is number 12, Zach Wells, and we saw him last year. He's a good QB.
Yeah,
and he's only a junior. Here comes the kick by the Bears. They go a short kick, middle of the field, caught. It will be returned, 25-yard line to the 30, cutting back it inside, got a seam to the 40, up near midfield, finally forced out of bounds by number 7 for the Bears. That's going to be
Rayondre Cox.
Whew, well, that was a touchdown-saving tackle right there, so great starting field position for the Hawks. 10-14 to go. Their first possession will begin in Bear territory at the 45-yard line.
Boy, that is excellent field position for the Hawks. And that kind of answered my question. They came right out and tried to run it back on them.
That was not a good kick by the Bears. I don't think they meant to kick it that short. I really don't. So we'll see what they do going forward on kickoffs. All right, Bears lined up defensively. They've got 3 on the line. Going to bring a 4th. Now he backs off into coverage. Handoff. Left side, not a lot of room. It picks up a couple, and they're going to give him forward progress up to about the 43.
tackle made by number 27 for the Bears, Christopher Blake, the sophomore. He was helped by number 6, Walsh, for the Bears.
The Bears have been lining up in a 3-4 defense all season long. That's 3 down linemen at the line of scrimmage, 4 linebackers. They typically will bring one of those up and rush them, and that's what they're going to do on this one. Looks like they're going to bring 4 into pressure. Wells in the gun for the Hawks. 3 wide receivers right, 1 left, 1 tailback for them. No tight end in the game. Now the Bears show blitz. They back out of a quick toss right side. It's dropped.
By number 7.
No, that's number 2 over there.
Oh, number 2. You're right.
But we saw a lot of drops in warm-ups, did we not,
A
Fernie?
lot, quite a bit.
We did. We saw number 7 drop to several, as well as quite a few of the receivers. So that might be an issue for them.
That makes it 3rd and long. That's good for the Bears.
Yeah, 3rd and 8 coming up.
And speaking of number 7, he just came in.
Yeah, they switched out 2 for 7 there. All right. 2 receivers each side, spread offense for the Hawks. Big 3rd down play. 3-step drop in the pocket, looking. No one's open. Fires, caught over on the sidelines, but it's going to be inbounds, and it's going to be just enough for the first down.
Yeah, they gave a lot of cushion out there.
Need to get to the 35, and he got to the 33. Yeah, he was pretty much left open out there. A little bit of a blown coverage in that zone if the Bears were running defensively here for this past defense. All right, so first down for the Hawks. Ball at the 33-yard line. Still first quarter, 9:10 to go. Bears up 7-0. Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. Coming to you live from Birdville tonight. Zach Wells, the quarterback for the Hawks, gets them set. Oh, that should be a false start.
Yeah.
They didn't call it. Quarterback in trouble. Going to just throw it away. And the tight end on the right side just got up and moved around.
He actually got up, took a step forward, then started coming sideways. So that should have been a false start.
He did get set before with 1 second before the snap.
I guess they would say that he was in motion.
Yeah, but he can't take a step forward first.
Right.
Yeah. That's the only thing you could say in that situation. It's 100% a false start, and everybody on the defense pointing at him.
All right.
So we've got a couple of blown calls there early by the refs. Haven't hurt the Bears yet, but we'll see how this goes going forward. 2nd and 10. Bears with some press coverage. They're up tight on these receivers, expecting a quick toss. Handoff up the middle. Got some room. Cuts back to the inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be a first down for the Hawks. Ball at about the 12.
Tackle made by number 7 for the Bears, Riandre Cox on that tackle.
Ooh, the Hawks going to line up real quick. Up-tempo offense here, trying to catch Bears off guard. Handoff faked, quick toss, right side, ball dropped. All right, that's 2 drop passes tonight already, and we saw that over and over again in the warm-ups.
Yeah.
That pass was a little bit low, but definitely catchable. So 2nd and 10, ball at the 13 officially.
That was dropped by their number 1 receiver, number 6 on that one.
Yeah, he is not their number 1 receiver. That's going to be number 9.
Number 9.
No, excuse me. You are right. My apologies. All right, we're going to have a penalty. We got a
3-yard dive.
3-yard dive. That was a very quick play that caught me off guard there. So the Birdville Hawks line up quickly, dive forward for a few yards, and now they're switching in some offensive players, trying to get a little more set here.
Tackle made by Barr.
Yeah, last tackle by number 11, Barr.
All right, 3rd and 10, or 3rd and about 7. Quick toss into the end zone, caught, and going to be in for the touchdown for the Birdville Hawks.
Now, number 7 on that catch, he was being watched by, looks like, number 7 for the Bears, Riandre Cox. All right, pending the extra point. We got us a game here, men.
Yes, we do. That was a nice catch, a nice little out route, and, hey, that was number 7. We gave him a hard time earlier for dropping some passes and warm-ups, and he heard us talking about him.
Got it when he needed it.
Nice catch. Extra point is up and through, and that makes it 7-7. So the Hawks take well advantage of that great field position they got after that nice kickoff return.
Yeah, if you're going to drop them, the best time to drop them is in pregame.
That's right.
Get it out of your system.
Get it out of your system now.
And he did. It's a nice little out route from the slot. And read well by Zach Wells, the quarterback. So they score to tie things up 7-7. All right.
All right, with 7:59 still remaining in the first quarter. Lots of time.
Beautiful sunset out west, just past downtown Fort Worth, man. What a joy it is to get to set up in the press box on Friday nights and pretend like we're important and famous every Friday night.
Can't beat it, right? Had us a little Whataburger before the game.
That's right. That's some good coffee before the game, getting this great view up here, going to talk about the great Brewer Bears. So a lot of fun being had by us. Hope you are enjoying the game as well. Good representation across the way. This is normally a fine arts stadium. A lot of the band competitions take place here. This stadium will hold a lot of people. All right, kick is going to be fielded deep at about the 5-yard line. It will be returned up to the 20, to the 25, kind of seam to the 30, to the 40. Here comes a flag, though, to midfield, and he's gone. He's going to take it all the way for the Bears, but we will check the flag to see if it is against the receiving team. And that's going to be number 5 for the Bears.
Caden Foster.
Caden Foster takes it all the way to the house, but we're going to check that flag.
Everybody threw a flag on that one.
So whatever it was very apparent.
It was a 95-yard negating hold.
Yeah. So we've got 2 flags back at the 25, one up at the 45. So if it's the one at the 25 that they're going to take, then it's going to back the ball all the way up to the 15-yard line. Woo. And that would negate about 85 yards of offense.
Yeah. The only one happy about that is going to be Cam Coleman.
Well, let's hope he's real happy about it, right?
So he took a touchdown off the board.
Because he's gonna run like crazy if he gets the opportunity.
Boy, he showed some speed. He split that
and
defense
moves.
team.
Yeah, and moves.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the Bears are going to begin on their own 15-yard line here. Horrible field position. However, it's okay. Like we said, just more yards for the offense. 7:47 to go here in the first. 7-7 is your score. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Handoff this time goes to Coleman. He bounces to the outside after a stiff arm and is slung down near the 20. That's going to be a gain of about 5.
Hey, I tell you what I noticed on that. It's a good run by number 9 for the Brewer Bears, but they are giving Devin Roberts a huge cushion out there.
They know they can't hang with him after that last drive. Let's see if they go cam heavy here after going pass heavy on the first drive. And that was a great run by Coleman because they had him dead to rights at the line of scrimmage. He stiffed arm, bounced to the outside, and picked up 5. 3-step drop, looking downfield, firing, caught. Alexander dances up to the 25. Going to be real close, maybe a yard short of the first down.
I actually think he got it.
Oh, you're right. He did. He got up to the 30-yard line.
There's a flag on the play.
Is there? Yeah.
There's some mustard on the lettuce down there.
It'll be 10-yard reception if it stands.
Yeah, he needed 5, picked up 10.
He's calling Devin Roberts for leaving too soon.
Illegal motion.
Yeah. It looked like he
it
looked like he turned and was running towards the line of scrimmage as the ball was snapped.
False start.
And
yeah,
so,
number 10.
Yeah, they're going to get him on that one.
He's eager. He's ready to go.
All right, so 2 big plays negated here on this drive. The kickoff return that went all the way back for what we thought would be a touchdown was negated by several holding penalty flags. And then that would have been a first down there for the Bears up to the 30-yard line. But instead it's going to be 2nd and 15.
Second and 10.
2nd and 10, excuse me. Back to the 15-yard line, yes. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm having a hard time tonight is I've got a seam right here between these 2 windows, and I'm seeing 3 fields. So if I get my numbers mixed up, that's why y'all help me out tonight. Snap is low but handled, but we are going to get a pre-snap penalty, and we're going to get a false start again against the Bears.
Donnie gets my view tonight. And the camera, if you notice, it's got no seams in it tonight. So,
yeah, when I get right here on this seam, I'm getting all kinds of funhouse looks. So I've got to either lean left or lean right and pick it up.
False start against the Bears on the last play, so that backs them up another 5 yards to the 10-yard line.
So my mistake was a little bit prophetic there. Now it's 2nd and 15.
2nd and 15.
All right.
Here we go.
3 wide receivers for the Bears, 2 tailbacks with Riles in the backfield. Handoff, faked, firing, downfield, overshoots his man. He was looking for number 12, Kerrigan, right?
No, I believe that's number 13, Andrew Jones.
Okay, I can't tell because that jersey's all bunched up there.
Yeah.
So you've got Jones, you've got Salas, you've got Roberts in there right now. You've got Alexander in lining up as the H-back. You've got Coleman in at tailback, and you've got Riles in there at quarterback.
All right.
Bears set and ready to go. 3rd and 15, 3 wide receivers. See what they got here. One man goes in motion out of the backfield. Backing up is Riles. Hit as he throws the ball. It goes backwards, and the Bears are going to have to fall on it for a safety or knock it out of bounds. And I think that's going to be a fumble, and it's going to be, rule it a touchback. They ruled a touchback.
I wonder if they say his hand was in motion.
The only way it could be a touchback is if the defense knocked it out of bounds, right?
I think that's the case.
All right, we're listening.
Safety.
So they're going to go ahead and call it. It is a safety. All right.
Backwards pass.
Oh,
that went out
man.
the back of the end
So
zone.
everything that could go wrong on that possession went wrong for the Bears. They just went backwards and backwards and backwards. And
Birdville will get the ball back.
Yeah, Riles was hit as he was about to throw it. Ball came loose, went backwards. There was a scramble for it in the back of the end zone, and it was knocked out of the back of the end zone, which will be a safety. 2 points awarded to the Birdville Hawks. That's going to make it 9-7.
That play was disastrous and had the potential to be worse had he actually landed on in the end zone for the touchdown. So
I'm glad it went out of bounds.
Yeah, you're right. Anytime the ball is loose in the end zone after a fumble, and there are a million possibilities there, and most of them are bad. And you got a bad one, you got a safety, but much better than giving up a touchdown down there. Okay, so the Bears will have to kick it away. They have to kick from their own 20-yard line. So here's what's going to happen. The Hawks are going to get great field position again.
Yeah.
Bears need to kick this one as deep as they can. All right, they are lined up and ready. Deep men for the Hawks standing on their own 30-yard line, expecting good field position here. Need a boomer. Here comes the kick. And it's not a boomer. It's going to be a short one, fielded at about the 35. It will be returned up to the 40. Hit pretty quick there. Bounces to the outside. Bears in pursuit. And finally hit him around the 42-yard line. Penalty flag comes in from the far side. We'll check on that. And another penalty flag comes in from the far side.
Tackle made by number 40 for the Bears and a host of other Bears with him.
That was actually picking up the same flag and throwing it a second time. So I don't know if there were 2 penalties or he was just making sure it was seen.
I think it was trying to get the spot right.
Probably so. I'm assuming this is going to be a hold against the Hawks. No, we're going to get a personal foul.
Wow.
Some kind of an illegal block. Blindside block. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Move them all the way back to the 25-yard line. So that's a great turnout for the Bears.
That does help
backs
them
them
out.
back. All right, first quarter, 6:27 to go. Hawks up 9-7 after the safety. And they will begin this one on their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, I was going to say the ball's spotted between the 25 and the 26, but the yard markers are on the 26. So
there we go. Bears defensively got to buckle down, get a stop right here. Huge matchup. Game with lots of implications. Bears look to rush 4 on this one. Handoff inside. Breaks through the line of scrimmage. Number 21, nice carry. Pick up about 6 or 7.
Looks like the tackle is made by, I believe, 5, Caden Foster. Of course, that's 6, Walsh.
It's Anthony White with the carry.
It's Walsh.
And he is the leading rusher, comes into the night with 370 yards rushing, averaging 6 yards a carry, and he got about 6 on that one. Actually give him 7. 2nd and 3. Bears with press coverage on those wide receivers pretty close, except for the one split out far wide to the left. Handoff, once again, up the middle. No room this time. Dropped pretty quick after a gain of about 1. So it's going to be 3rd and 2.
Tackle made by number 99, Plemons, for the Bears.
Yeah, Plemons got his big paws on him, dropped him pretty quick there. 5.5 to go here in the first. So big third down play. Probably not 4 down territory here, deep in your own territory. So a stop here could force a punt. Bears showing blitz. Here they come. Oh, quarterback keeper on a great read option, and he's going to be slung out of bounds, and he's going to get a 15-yard penalty for slinging him out of bounds on that one. Had him out of bounds, didn't need to sling him further, but he did. So a mistake there by the Bears, going to give him 15 extra.
Yeah.
Not sure who that was.
I think he just lost his orientation of where he was on the sideline. And
yeah, he was kind of slinging him as they went out of bounds and then continued to sling him around one more time.
Yeah,
That's what got him.
12, Kerrigan.
Wasn't a dirty hit or anything like that. Just one of those mistakes you make in the game. So that's going to move the ball into Bear territory to the 47-yard line. And was a great read option by the quarterback because the Bears actually run blitzed on that side, and the linebacker that came in on the blitz completely missed the option.
That was Houston.
It was a great read by the quarterback, great fake, kept it, and ran right past him. Quick toss, right side, caught, wide receiver screen. Bears are there, hit him quick, knock him down at about the 40-yard line, but that's still a gain of about 8.
Yeah, tackle made by Jamie Jordan for the Bears, number 4.
That's going to make it 2nd and 2. 2nd and about 2.5, so 2nd and 3 officially. Hawks lining up quickly, trying to catch the Bears off guard. They've successful at this at least once in their first drive. One man goes in motion, left to right, handoff, up the middle, plenty of room. Then the secondary has to come up and make that tackle at the 31-yard line, and he barrels forward to the 29. So first down Hawks. They're lining up ready to go again.
Tackle made by number 6, Walsh, for the Bears.
All right, good timeout by the Bears offensively. I like this. They're not getting set for this on this hurry-up offense, this up-tempo offense. So great use of time out there by Coach Marty Amrine.
Good call.
All right, 7-9 is your score. Bears down by 2. Bears got the ball first, and on a big 3rd and 10 play, hit Devin Roberts for a 45-yard pass to give them a first down. From there, they methodically worked their way in for a 3-yard touchdown run by Cameron Coleman. Birdville Hawks responded after starting on the Bears' 45-yard line. After a very short kick, they returned into Bear territory. Again, no huge plays on that one, just a lot of nice drives to pick up first downs, and then they had about an 8-yard touchdown pass to number 7. That is Tristan Spain for the Hawks, and the Bears on their second possession. Quarterback Colton Riles was hit as he was letting go of the ball in his own end zone. Ball was knocked out of the back of the end zone for a safety for the Hawks. That's your recap.
And, of course, the 3 penalties, 1 on the kickoff and 2 on the illegal procedures.
Yep. Negated a touchdown and first downs. All right, Birdville set. First down, ball at the 29-yard line. They're going to line up with 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 tailback, quarterback in the gun. Fakes a handoff, quick toss, batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was batted down by, looks like, number...
Is that Midler?
45. That's Ramsey. He's back from his injury, I guess. Bo Ramsey, number 45.
All right. Boy, nice job getting his hands up on that one because he had a receiver on that quick slant. 2nd and 10. Bears looks like they're going to bring 3. They've got 7 in the box, which is typical for them out of that 3-4. Wells has got him set. 3-step drop, rolling right, quick toss, caught, 21, being chased. He's going to pick up a first down, get inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that was a good read by the quarterback because he was about to get smashed by number 1 Houston.
Yeah, and listen, Anthony White has got some wheels. I mean, he had a burst of speed. As soon as he got that ball in his hands, he turned the Jets on and was gone. So they're going to have to start accounting for him out of the backfield for sure. He is a dangerous weapon back there.
He had some speed going out there.
First down, ball on the 18-yard line for Birdville. They're on the march, 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. 3-step drop, Bears show blitz, fired in the end zone. He's going to overshoot his man. He was looking for number 5, I believe, out there, but he never saw the ball coming.
Yeah, it looked like he got tripped up.
Or held.
There was some contact, but I think it was incidental because the ref was right there looking at him.
Okay.
So I don't know.
We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah, I mean,
For sure.
That's all I know. That was Braylon Montoya, number 6, I think that he was gunning for over there. All right, this time the Hawks are going to bunch all three wide receivers up on the far right side, one on the left. Kind of isolated down here. We'll keep our eye on him. Quick toss, though, right. Wide receiver screen. Bears are there. Nailing quick. Great tackle out there by
we'll see
was that Castellanos, number 3?
Yeah, I believe that is number 3. Castellanos on that tackle.
Woo!
I don't know how they don't get holding on that one. I mean, that is amazing.
There was a lot of contact out there that was tying people up. 3rd down and about 8 to go. Quarterback in the pocket, firing into the end zone. Once again, no receivers looking. He overshoots everybody, falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th and long. And we'll see if the field goal team comes out.
They had a pretty good kicker.
Yeah, we saw him making them. His range is 50 for sure. He's got a big leg. So here on 4th and about 9, a long 8.
Wow.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Boy.
Play clock's down to 22.
Yeah, still plenty of time because they run that tempo offense. They can get set quick. All right, Bears the great opportunity here to get a stop. 4th down. 3-step drop. Penalty flag. Quick slant. Knocked down. Great defensive play by the Bears on the far side. Looks like that was offside. Is it going to be offsides against the Bears? No way. I didn't see it. They had to have lined up offsides because no one moved.
It looked like he called a corner on that on the far side.
A corner on the far side? How does a corner line up offsides?
No, he just pointed right at him.
That is hard to do. Oh, man. It's hard to line up offsides as a corner. It's really, really difficult.
Yeah.
You just don't see that.
And
very
even
often.
now, it's hard to tell where the yard marker is because the stick is so far back. It's behind 3 people.
Yeah, that's a bogus call right there. All right, another 4th down play, 4th and about 4 to go. Quarterback in trouble, rolling right, caught. No, it's broken up, falls incomplete. Bears will take over. Great
Nice
defensive
job.
stand by the Bears.
Hey, and that was 6 on the pressure wall for the Bears.
He rushed that, and Wells was aiming for number 7 out there. Tristan Spain couldn't get it to him, but it was defended well.
Good job by the Bear defense on that one.
All right.
They bent a little bit, didn't break.
Bears respond big time here to get a stop on 4th down. We'll see if that is one of those plays that kind of haunts the Birdville head coach, Chris Smith, later on. Could have extended that lead to 5. Bears line up quickly, hand off to Coleman. He's slung down, but not until he gains about 5 on the play.
Nice job by number 9 on that carry. And I'll tell you what, there's some great blocking. Number 54 for the Bears, just pancake. That's Brady Mittler on that pancake block.
All right, so he does pick up about 5 on that. 2nd and 5 for the Bears. Deep in their own territory. Drive starts at the 12-yard line. They move it up to the 17. Coleman with the carry once again. Bounces the outside, cuts back inside, spins, picks up the 1st down. He's up to the 26.
Nice carry by number 9 for your Brewer Bears, the junior, Cam Coleman.
Gain of 9, I think, on that one. 1st down. Bears spread it. Hand off up the middle. Coleman once again. He barrels forward for 5 more up to the 31.
Looks like they're just decided, let's just give the rock to Cam Coleman. Let's just go down the field. I'm liking that.
That's their bread and butter. Here we go. And they're going tempo offense now. Hand off once again. Coleman. He gets hit at the line of scrimmage, but spins, and I think he's going to pick up a couple.
Yeah, looks like he got about 2 out of it.
So it's going to be 3rd and 3 coming up. 3rd and a short 3. 2:26 to go in the first. 9-7 Hawks on top. Bears with the ball.
Got to keep an eye on that play clock. The last play clock did not reset to 40. It was 13 seconds, and they're going tempo.
Yeah, they definitely didn't take that long to get set. Big 3rd down play for the Bears, deep in their own territory. Hawks showing blitz. Here they come. Bears pick it up the middle. Coleman, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage and pushes forward for a yard, but it's going to be a couple short. So it's going to be 4th and 2. And, boy, you got to punt it here, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Here comes
you don't get that first there. You got to punt it.
Yeah, if it's not inside of a yard, you just can't take that chance. And so try to flip this field position here at the very least, because Birdville's had great starting field position both times in Bear territory at their 45-yard line. And they started on their own 26, but they quickly got a penalty that moved them forward on that one. So they had really good field position on both of these possessions. Here comes the punt from the Bears.
It's Matthew Aguilar.
A decent punt. Hits at about the 30. Takes a
bear bounce.
Yeah, I mean a bear bounce of about a yard. But it was a yard in the right direction. All right.
That was down by number 23, Joshua Matthews, the junior for the Bears.
It's down at the 29-yard line, so that's where the Hawks will begin this one with 1:14 to go.
All in all, I can't I wish the Bears had it a little longer, got a little deeper, but I'm good with what we had right here. Nothing bad. How's that?
Yeah. Need another big stop. Need another big stop. Here come the Birdville Hawks. Handoff inside. Bears are there.
All over
stopping.
that.
Should be a loss of 1 on that one, maybe 2.
That's number 99 Plemons and 61 Harris on that tackle.
Yeah, it's going to be a loss of 2 back to the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 12 coming up.
I think them men up front decided that's enough of that. We're coming after you.
54 seconds left in the first quarter.
Christian Cargbo is in the backfield for the Hawks. Quick toss. Hit at the 35-yard line. Well short of the first down, though. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4 coming up.
Tackle made by number 12, Kerrigan, as well, assisted by Walsh, number 6.
Yeah, Kerrigan is given a pretty good cushion on this receiver that's split out wide to the left, number 5. That's Jake Subject. And he comes into the game with 223 yards receiving. He's their 2nd leading rusher. This time they switch all 3 receivers over to the far side. 1 tight end down here on the near side. Quarterback and tailback in the backfield. Bears have 5 at the line of scrimmage. And
that's it.
Bears are pointing at the Hawks for a
end of the quarter.
Yeah, they were pointing at them for a false start because there was some movement. Instead, we got the end of the first quarter. We'll be right back after this quick message. In the box. Here's a little toss. Caught in the backfield. Brought down for a loss. Great job by the Bears.
That's number 6, Walsh, on that tackle for the Bears.
Yeah.
Wow.
Demarion Wash, the big 3rd down tackle for a loss. Moves the ball back to the 31-yard line. It's 4th and 9 coming up. The Hawks forced to punt.
And back deep for the Bears, that's going to be number 5, Caden Foster.
TFL for Wash on that one for sure. Bears still down by 2 as we begin the second quarter. Low line drive kick. It will be fielded and then bobbled, then picked up, and then kind of hit out of bounds was Foster, but no flag on the play. Ooh, that was a dangerous return right there as that low line drive punt came in, end over end. He came in and tried to catch it on the run. Couldn't quite come
I don't
up with
like
it.
them kind. Them dangerous.
Yeah, but you know what? If you don't pick that up, it bounces back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, it goes back about 20 more yards.
You saved yourself 20 yards of offense, but always kind of sketchy.
Iffy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
All right.
So second quarter, Bears are ready to roll. 11:19 to go. here in the half. Ball at the 41-yard line. Quick run up the middle. Kelman. He bounces to the outside. He's the 40. He's the 30. Only one man to beat, and he's going to smoke him.
There's a flag.
Flag on the
Devin
play.
Roberts on a flag.
Man, we may have 2 giant plays negated here for the Bears.
I didn't see anything. I saw Devin Roberts on top of his guy, but we'll see what they call.
Checking the flag. I mean, it is definitely against the Bears. As they're not celebrating, they're upset, and they're backing up. So, wow.
Taking a 59-yard touchdown off the board.
And there's no doubt about it. It was a hold that was unnecessary. Coleman was going to get out there without that.
He
but,
was gone.
You know, it just happens sometimes. So that one's a huge, huge mistake. So we've had
two
some
touchdowns pulled off the board.
We have had 2 times the Bears have been standing in the end zone with the football that did not count. And that's huge. Spot foul moves it back to the 38-yard line, makes it 1st down and 13 to go. Scoreboard says 1st down and 20, but because of the spot foul, just moves it back to the 38. Got to get just into Birdville territory at the 49. Handoff once again. Coleman dancing around, bounces to the outside, cuts back in, turns on the jet, spins, breaks a tackle, down the right side, stutter stepping, 30, 20, still on his feet, 20, 10, 5, touchdown Bears. What a run by Cameron Coleman. He said, take that touchdown away from me and watch me score on the very next play.
I'm going to tell you something. He went inside, outside, spun, jumped, did a cartwheel. It was all kinds of things happening there.
Anything we're watching the replay. At the 40, he's hit, spins out of it, gets to the 50, into Hawk territory at the 40, and then the guy has the angle on him at the 25. He stutter steps and flies past him, breaks a tackle at the 15, and then just walks in from there for a touchdown.
64 yards later.
Extra point is up and good, puts the Bears on top 14-9.
Nice run. And our kicker just got knocked down after the field goal, and the referee didn't do anything, just looked at it.
Did you say 64 yards on that?
64 yards is what I have.
So we're going to be on Cam Coleman running watch tonight, I believe.
Wow. What a play. Listen, that's the play of the year so far. So far,
I
it's the play
agree
of the year.
with you, and we called that.
I mean, that was spectacular. Spectacular. That 2 huge plays. The pick 6 by Wash to seal the victory against Azle was huge, and then that run right there was awesome.
You know, and we said before the game, if they don't tackle him and he uses his strength and gets past the first guy, he's gone. And he just showed it.
Well, he was hit, 4 yards in.
Yeah.
And then just spun out of 2 tacklers. Just spun right away from 2 tacklers and said, oh, you're going to try to tackle me? Watch this.
Oh, and by the way, I'm fast too.
That was incredible. One of the best runs that we've seen in years.
And I have a correction. It's 62 yards on the run.
All right.
How dare you mess up those 2 yards?
I like this. My favorite is the stutter step when the guy's behind him.
Yes, had the angle on him. Fielded at the 15. Here comes the kickoff return by the Hawks. And he splits the run defense a little bit there. Excuse me, the kickoff defense there a little bit. Gets up to about the 30. Where are they going to mark him down? Around the 35. So
tackle made by number 20, Nash, for the Bears.
Yeah, decent return. They actually marked him down at the 34. Okay.
All right, defense, let's see what you got here.
Yeah, huge opportunity here. You got the momentum. You've got the lead. See if they can get into the stop. Listen, on the last 2 series, the Hawks have turned it over on downs and punted after that opening drive touchdown.
I don't know if y'all noticed, I just realized that Mr. Sparkman is not in the game tonight.
Yeah, I meant to say something about that earlier, Fernie. I'm glad you brought it up. Here come the Hawks. They're getting set. 4 wide receivers. They spread it out. White in the backfield. He's that speedster. Bears with 7 in the box. Snap is fumbled, picked up. Quick toss, right side, and that gives the Bears plenty of time to cover that little wide receiver screen up there. Did not work. They give him tremendous forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. Should have been a loss of at least 1.
Yeah, it looks like tackle made by number 1, Houston, for the Bears. He was assisted by number 7, Reandre Cox, for the Bears.
2nd down and 10. Hawks set, same formation. Bears with just 5 in the box this time. I think they're might be expecting a pass here on 2nd and long. Play clock winding down. Here comes a snap in the pocket, firing downfield. Diving catch is almost made by the Hawks up into Bear territory at the 45, but it falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long.
Well, he was trying for number 6 on that play there.
Yeah, Braylon Montoya just overshot him on that deep slant, that post slant. And
hey, I tell you what, I'll give it to number 6. He laid out, tried to get it.
Yeah, he did. Castellanos didn't read that one right. Got past him and almost had a big play into Bear territory. And so it's 3rd and 10. 3-step drop for Wells in the pocket. Going to take off and run. Now he's in trouble.
Down.
He's drugged down from behind. It's going to be a sack.
That's number 45, Bo Ramsey on that tackle.
Yes, it is.
Nice job. Nice pressure by the Bear defense up front.
Bo Ramsey with the block pass earlier and now the sack.
Yeah, I remember little Bo when he was, being carried around by his mother.
Yeah, I'm curious what happened with Spartman because he was listed first on the depth chart that we received for this week. So 4th and long, 4th and about 15 brings up a punt. This is going to be fielded at about the 29. It will be returned right side. Got a little bit of room, but we got us a flag. This one's going to be returned deep. This is going to go all the way for a touchdown. We're going to have 3 touchdowns tonight that have been called back due to penalties.
Well, he made a great initial step when he got that ball.
And it was not necessary, but it was a clear block in the back on the Bears.
All right. So for the Bears have played so clean penalty-wise in just about every game but one. We had the one game where we had a lot of penalties. And tonight it's really eating them up.
Yeah.
Bears should have a big lead, a really big lead. Instead, they've got a lead, but they're having to work from deep in their own territory.
Yeah, should be at least 21 points that they've pulled off the board on the Bears. And they did it to themselves.
And they did score on one of those. All right, Cam scored on the very next play on the last drive. So,
yeah.
But that's 14 points that have been taken off on kick returns.
Yeah.
A kickoff and a punt. All right, so the Bears will begin this possession on their own, what are they, on their own 18-yard line?
Yeah, it looks like 18.
All right, 9:13 to go here in the second. Quick toss, right side, Roberts trying to fight his way through traffic. He picks up about 5 to the 23.
That's actually not a bad play. That initial fake to Cam had everybody inside just going right at him.
And that's the beauty of Cam Coleman. You have got to zero in on him. You've got to have 6 guys in the box, 7, sometimes 8 if you're going to stop him. And when they do, and those quick tosses are going to be huge. This time it goes to Cam. And this time he's got nowhere to go. He's going to be gang tackled at the 25. He picks up 2, be 3rd and 3.
It's a good job by Cam getting as much as he could. That was a lot of people up in that box in there.
Yeah. All right, the key to staying ahead here is to get a first down here on 3rd down. Let's try to pick this up. 3rd and 3. Coleman goes in motion. 3-step drop. Riles trying to set up a screen. Ball is caught and then slung forward. Only about a yard short of the first down. Had him at the 25, slung him up to the 27.
Oh, wow. I thought Alexander got slung up for the first.
That spot was horrible.
Yeah.
That's a bad spot. You're right.
Boy, Bears going right for it. Look at this.
They're gonna go for it here on 4th and 1.
Who caught that last one?
Yeah,
Alexander. He
should have been right at the marker or maybe just a little short. Here we go. Bears set up, handoff. Coleman right up the middle, and he's got it. He needed 1. He got 2.
And he almost got a whole bunch after that, but he got that.
Kind of got hip tackled there.
Yeah.
Someone hit him right on his hip, and he went flying down, but not before he could pick up the first down.
And they put that jumbo package in there. They had actually Plemons, Mittler, and Ramsey.
Yeah.
Yeah, pick up first down on 4th and 1 in their own territory, deep in their own territory. Riles now in time with plenty of time, and now he's going to have to throw this one away because no one was open. That's just a
good play by that quarterback.
It is. And That was great coverage by the secondary, also by Birdville. So good job on everybody all around there. Sometimes plays don't work out. You just don't want them to kind of hurt you, go against you.
That was a maturity call right there. He's grown a little bit.
No doubt about it. 2nd and 10 now. He's in the gun with 2 tailbacks, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Handoff goes to –
that's Coleman.
Can't tell who that was. I think that was Coleman on the carry. Yes, he was hit in the backfield, dropped for a loss of 1. All right, so it'll be 3rd and 11. Ball at the 28-yard line. So the Bears have to get up to the 39 to pick up this first down.
Well, I tell you what, if he gets past that one guy, he had lots of green in front of him. But it didn't happen.
That's typical with Coleman for sure. All right, here comes a big 3rd down play. Alexander goes in motion left to right. Coleman in the backfield. Now Jones goes in motion, trying to set up a screen. Other side, caught by Alexander. Caught in the backfield, breaks away from 1 tackle, breaks away from 2, from 3, dives forward up near the 34-yard line. I mean, he was caught way back at the 25, ends up at the 34.
Oh, wow. Nice run by Alexander, number 2.
6 yards on the carry.
Yeah, it's only 6 yards on the carry, but he ran about 9 or 10 and ran over 3 people.
And dragged another.
Yeah, so that's a nice play, but well short of the first down by about 5 yards. So it's 6:10 to go here in the second. Bears forced to punt it away. Deep man for Birdville sent it at his 35. Blocked punt. It's going to be picked up and then tackled. So the Birdville Hawks come on a blitz right up the middle. Bears don't pick it up, and the punt is blocked and they pick it up at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, tackle was finally made by number 36, the punter, Matthew Aguilera. Whoa, came right up the middle on that block.
Yep. Okay. So, second quarter, 5:56 to go. We were in that critical second half of the second quarter, that point where you got to play good. Ball games are won and lost right here. The Bears make a huge mistake. Put the ball at the 18-yard line of the Bears. Defense has got to pick up the punt team here. The special teams with a big mistake. Wells in the gun, gets him set. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, handoff. Up the middle, nowhere to go. Stuff him at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Nice job by the Bear defense there. And it is number 17 on that tackle for your Brewer Bears. That's going to be Kingston Hurst on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know how they gave him a yard on that. He was hit a yard behind the line of scrimmage and barely got to the line of scrimmage. That's a bad spot. But we've seen several of those tonight. They're not spotting the ball very well at all.
It's the guy on this side,
Yeah, it's
too.
this guy on this side.
2nd down and 9. 3-step drop in the pocket. Plenty of time. Firing. Right side. Caught. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Birdville. Blown coverage over on the right side as he was wide open.
Yeah, it was kind of that same play they scored on earlier with the same receiver. Yeah, it looked like Kerrigan was the one that finally came up but couldn't hold him from getting in the end zone.
So 17-yard touchdown, number 7. And that's going to put Birdville back up on top, currently 15-14. They're going to go for the extra point here. They get it up and through.
Missed it.
Oh!
He missed it.
Hit the upright.
That hit the upright.
Yep.
Boy, it looked like it was going to be clean, and all of a sudden, boinked it.
We noticed that, or at least I noticed that when they were in pregame. He was shanking it left and right. He has a leg. It's just not very accurate.
He's got plenty of leg, but you're right, Fernie. All right, 15-14. Think about it. They didn't kick a field goal earlier. It would have given them 3. Miss an extra point. That's 4 points off the board for them.
Yep.
14 off the board for Bears on penalties, but 4 off of the board potentially for the Hawks with not going for a pretty easy kick for their kicker.
That can make a difference right there.
And then missing the extra point.
And actually, it's been 18 points off the board for the Bears off of kicks and penalties.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, you're right.
Because Cam scored on the 59-yard.
And he immediately got it
the
back.
2 kick returns.
Yeah.
But we did score on that drive, though.
Yeah,
so
he got it right back.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I wouldn't count that one.
Okay.
But you're right. You're right.
What are the odds that they kick it to Foster? I doubt it. I mean, he's run a kickoff back on him and a punt.
So if I'm them, I'm probably I'm potentially onside kicking this.
I'm telling you what they're going to do, not kick it to Foster. If they do, I'll be shocked.
They're going to pull out the old Paul Shar high chip here over to the left or the right. That's what they're going to do, Coach Shar.
I said, is Javon out there? Is Javon out there?
All right, they do
No,
kick
they
it
kick
deep.
it deep.
And it's going to go over the head of everybody into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback for the Bears.
That was over the head of Reandre Cox, number 7 for the Bears.
All right, Bears will take over their own 25, 5:15 to go. 15-14, Birdville.
Look
And
at
this is a critical drive.
And their whole team is out there huddled up. And,
Yeah.
and he's telling everybody, number 9, stop number 9. Boy, I tell
Well,
you
this
what.
is just a huge opportunity right here for the Bears to get the ball, eat up some clock, get a score, and take back the momentum in this game. And this has been a great game. It really has. It's been exciting. It's going to be a fun one. Here we go. 1st and 10, ball at the 25. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Handoff goes to up the middle. And I couldn't tell if that was Coleman.
Yeah, it was Coleman.
Yeah, we're up the middle. Gain of about 3, maybe 4.
Nice job, got Coleman. We
About
got
3.5.
plenty of time still, too. It's 5:00, actually 5 minutes in the second quarter. Right?
Oh, yeah. Each team could have it 2 more times in high school football with that much time left on the clock. But the Bears need to chew some up, and I think they're going to. They've slowed the pace down here a little bit.
Yeah.
They went tempo there on that one drive, but I don't think the Bears play real well going tempo. That's just my opinion. Some teams do, some teams don't. Chewing up some clock here. Handoff once again, up the middle. Spinning after hit is Coleman. He gets up to the 33-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, and they just slowed it down, and now they're just running power ball right up the middle.
And that puts him at 103 yards.
Gets him up over the century mark. Bears line up a little quicker this time. Snap it quick, too. Coleman looking for a seam. He's got it. He picks up the 1st down, and he's going to be up near the 44-yard line. Excuse me, the 39-yard line.
Yeah, it's a good run by Cam Coleman. Again, he had an opportunity to go right up the middle and kind of bent it outside a little bit toward us and got some yardage out of it.
Yeah, definitely did. He goes out for a breather here. And Alexander, I believe, checks in for him. Tristan Alexander, number 2.
Yeah, it looks like Bo Ramsey comes in for Alexander at his position. That's H-back.
Bears in what we call 21 offense, 2 tight ends, one running back. Handoff, Alexander bounces to the outside, cuts back inside. He picks up 7.
Nice job by that Bear running back. He's like, stay out there at Cam for a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to stay
run
in that 2 tight end set, the Bears are. And that's strong. That's hard to defend right there, especially with the 3-man front. I mean, the Bears were
I agree.
all over them.
Yeah, you kind of have to bring up a linebacker.
You've got to bring up 2 or 3 linebackers with 2 tight ends. Bears run it again. They only fake it.
He's
Looking
open.
deep, has a man wide open. It's caught down the sidelines to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Salas is going to get in. Touchdown, Bears. Great play call.
No flags.
Great play call.
Hey, they faked that handoff, and Salas went right by his man. His man bit
Boy,
hard.
that's what you call play action.
Yeah.
That's a
61 yards on
play action pass.
Play action pass.
With the 2 tight ends. High school football, you run out of 2 tight end sets 99.9% of the time.
Absolutely. And,
They're going for 2.
Bears are going to go for 2 to try to extend this lead here to 7.
They're in the
It's 15 to 20. They love running this Wildcat with Roberts here.
That's a Wild Roberts.
And he's going to go right up the middle, and he's going to dive forward. He's close.
Wild Bears.
We're waiting for
one of them's calling it on the other side short.
Did not make it. Did not get it. Okay. Give me the yardage on the pass.
61.
61-yard pass. Number 14. Ty Salas.
Nice job by
2-point
Riles.
conversion.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah, I see the Bears.
Conversion failed.
Reason for their doing that is to make that a 7-point game.
Yeah.
but it's
Instead, It's a weird score of 20-15.
That's an early basketball.
Scoring by fives.
If you had 5 and 0 on your football squares,
Yeah. You were not liking it till now.
Yeah, you were like 5 and 0's good 5.
Everybody's like, let 2 minutes and 54 seconds run off.
But there's a lot of time left. There's still almost 3 minutes left in the second quarter. So Bears did what they needed to do offensively. What they needed to do defensively, get a stop, and you've got all the momentum.
The Bears did something else they found 2 more people, and you cannot now focus on Devin Roberts. You cannot focus just on Cam Coleman. Tristan touches the ball 1 time and he rushes for 7 yards.
Well, Fernie said that, in the pregame, that there's so many different guys on this team that now catch the ball that have come up big for this team offensively.
Jones.
And they're showing it tonight, yeah. Jones, Salas, and Roberts have been really, really good this year. All right, here we go. Bears set to kick off. They kick off from the 40, right to left as we look out. Line drive kick, directional kick to the 10-yard line over in the corner. Bears coming down. Big hit, collision from number 7. Left a man reeling at the 25. Let me tell you something. Reandre Cox put a hit on a young man down there into the 23-yard line, and he is still down.
Yeah, tackle made by number 6, Walsh, for the Bears.
That was a violent hit.
Reandre knows it, too. He's celebrating.
Yeah. He's not celebrating the fact that he hurt somebody. He's just celebrating the fact that he got to go down there and make a big hit, make an impact on that play. Because when you hit a guy and knock him out of the play, now it's 10 on 11.
Yeah, that's right. You got an extra man now.
Okay. Never trying to hurt somebody, but definitely trying to take somebody out of the play, and that's what he did. And unfortunately, it's a violent sport. Sometimes people get hurt. Ball at the 23-yard line for the Hawks. All right, they are still attending to him. He gets up, took a shot to the shoulder, trying to get a number on him. In case some of our Birdville folks are listening in, and we know a lot of our opposing teams fans do, and we appreciate that. We are definitely Bear fans. It's the Brewer Bear Network, but at the same time, we care about all these athletes.
Yeah, we don't wish no injuries on anyone.
Absolutely. And hate seeing that. Still trying to get that number. Looks like 27 maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
23. Okay, so that is Jordan McElroy.
Oh, and Michael Jordan was 23, wasn't he?
He was. Maybe that's why he wears number 23. All right, we'll see. Ball at the 23-yard line. First down for the Hawks. Set and ready to go. 3 wide receivers. Handoff up the middle. Hit the backfield. Spins out of 2 tackles. Then hit quickly again right at the line of scrimmage. They almost dropped him for a loss back to the 20, but instead he fought his way up to the line of scrimmage.
I think Plemons was trying to go through that
number
guy.
3 for the Bears on that tackle. And Plemons, he wanted that one. He just whiffed.
Yeah, and you've got Plemons, and I'm trying. Who is that left end over there for the Bears?
Harris Jr.
Okay,
and Ramsey.
Handoff faked. Quarterback hit as he throws, but he gets it off. Boy, right in his grill.
Harris Jr.
Was the right end got free. Catch was made up to the 32-yard line. Makes it 3rd and 1. So huge play here defensively.
And
that was 61 for the Bears that got in the backfield, like you said. That was Cedric Harris Jr. All right, we're going to have the 2-minute timeout here.
Yeah. Last tackle made by Wash as well. And it was great tackle because he stopped his progress as soon as he got the ball.
I don't know about you guys, but this season has been one of the most fun seasons to call games because there's so much happening. Right? Yeah. I'm out of breath. These 2-minute timeouts have saved us.
They've helped us. Yeah.
We put that in the rule book for you, Donnie.
I think they did for the radio team.
Yeah, so you can catch your breath, get your drink of water, drink coffee.
Yeah, I'm about out of coffee, so we're going to be refilling that at halftime. There's no doubt about it.
I agree there.
I'm about to break open the water here, but, man, it's been an exciting first half for sure. Bears up 20-15.
And it's a 3rd and short. At this moment in time, you have exactly 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Not only that, but we had a little Don't Stop Believin' playing in the background. The greatest band of the 80s, Journey. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Huge play. 2 minutes on the clock. Bears trying to get a stop. That big defensive line lining up. Plemons, Harris Jr., they're all in there. They've got 7 in the box. Bears press coverage. Quarterback going to take off and run. He's going to pick up that first down. And here comes a flag. That's going to be a hold.
Tackle.
What a nice run.
Tackled Wash.
Hey, lay down
Tackled
right
Walsh,
there.
and number 17, Hurst, was able to get the tackle.
Gotcha.
Kingston Hurst.
Zach Wells with a nice run, but boy, he was, I mean, he got hit hard. His jersey's crooked, and he's straightening his helmet. He's like, guys, I picked up the first down, and you held. But if they hadn't held, they might have taken his helmet off. The Bears were coming hard and fast. Okay, so instead of 3rd and 2, it's now going to be 3rd and should be 12. I mean, that ought to back them up. I know the spot foul was real near the line of scrimmage.
So 3rd and 11.
Okay. So I was going to say it had to be pretty close to that. So great opportunity for the Bears here. Hey, they can back off a little bit, give about a 3-yard cushion to those wide receivers.
Yep.
And see if we can get in the backfield and wreak some havoc. Here we go. 3-step drop, quick toss, caught, hit,
nice.
Dropped instantly at the he is writhing in pain at the 25-yard line. That was a drop pass after Jaden Kerrigan leveled him.
Wow. Number 12 on a big hit.
Yeah, that either has to be an incomplete pass or a fumble.
They waved it off either.
Yeah.
I thought he said he caught it.
No, yeah, they're waving it off.
If he caught it, that'd be a fumble because he didn't hang on to it. No, and that's in the exact same spot. The other young man was hurt over there. I mean, almost laying in the exact same spot. If I'm the Hawks, I'm staying away from that part of the field.
Yeah, get away from there.
It's kind of like Coach P told me there were some dead spots in the floor in the old gym.
Yeah, and he knew every one of them.
So
and he knew every one of them.
He told me not to talk about this. He's like, don't tell anybody. But now there's a new gym, and they're not there.
Don't play there anymore.
You know, and he's like, we try to trap them into those areas, and the ball will do weird things, and we steal it. And I'm like, hey, that's home field advantage. Is what that is.
Yeah, they did count that as an incomplete.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, 4th and 11 coming up. Hawks forced to punt, 138. How huge would points be on the board right now for the Bears?
Absolutely.
Even if it's just a field goal to get this to an 8-point lead.
We'll see what he does as far as kicking. He's been kicking them real low end over ends, and you got Foster back here.
And if I'm Foster, I'm scooting up. I'm not getting back deep because he's kind of been kicking low-line drive kicks, and we'll see how this goes. Snap is kind of high but handled. Kick is up, end over end. Fair catch called, dropped, and they're going to scoop it up. That's a huge mistake. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. What a huge, huge mistake. Fair catch called and fumbled at the 35. That is devastating. Caden Foster tried to chase him down, couldn't do it. Laying on the ground down there, just feeling it right now. And he may be a little shaken up, actually. I think he is. He's going to have to go down. They have to call a timeout. Wow. That is a huge turn of events, huge mistake. Boy, in these close games, sometimes what makes a difference are plays like that right there. And so the Hawks take full advantage of it.
Well, why are they conversating? Referees are all up in the middle talking about something. Let's see what we got.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, they may just be talking because there's an injury timeout.
Yeah, I get what you're saying about losing the 20 yards, but if you're not close enough and you got to run to catch it, you probably should let that ball hit the turf.
Yeah, and the last time he muffed it, and it went out of bounds, and that time it was a little easier to handle. He called for the fair catch, just didn't make it. Probably took his eye off it at the last second, and it's a hard thing to do. And
it's a punt, so it's not a live ball, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to field it.
No, you don't. Okay, so gives the Hawks the lead 21-20. Bears will get the ball back with plenty of time left. They're going to take advantage of this. Looks like there was a penalty on the play.
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike? Wait a minute.
I don't know what's going on. We have taken the touchdown off the board.
So maybe it said that he didn't give them enough distance to catch the ball. Is what they're
Bears
saying.
ball?
Bears ball.
But Bears are on defense still.
So are they saying? I don't get
Is that a spot foul? But that should be the Bears ball.
It should be Bears ball.
In the world just happened? That takes a touchdown off the board.
So maybe they're saying he was down by contact when he picked up the ball.
He picked it up way down
advance it?
here. He picked it up down here at the 25.
Yeah.
They've got the ball at the 39-yard line.
Hold.
Rolling left. Hit as he throws into traffic. That ball's almost intercepted by the Bears.
Well, and I tell you, the quarterback took a lick.
Yeah.
I believe that was Wash on the lick of the quarterback.
It was.
Wow.
This game has everything.
And he was held.
And there was
He was
holding.
held on the backside.
We're going to have to get some clarification at halftime on what in the world happened on that, and we will. We'll get back to you. So it's 15-20 instead of 21-20. I don't know what happened. We'll figure it out. But the Hawks have the ball. All right. Handoff, slips at the line of scrimmage, and then breaks a tackle, diving forward near a first down, but a couple yards short.
Yeah, number 3 on that tackle for the Bears. Cassiano. Looks like there's a timeout, Birdville.
Okay, timeout on the field. Wow. Like I said, it's just been a crazy season. It's been a crazy game.
I'm still confused about that call because he actually he picked it off the ground on the run.
And yes, and that fair catch was called at about the 30, maybe the 35. Definitely not up here at the 39.
Exactly.
Nowhere near there.
And he fielded it down here.
I don't know.
That's
there were
crazy.
no flags. I didn't see a single flag. But you know what? The coaches weren't going nuts. So
neither one of them.
Something was called on the field that everybody felt was accurate, but we got no signal, no indication whatsoever up here.
Yeah, I didn't see the Birdville coaches acting out or upset. Neither was the Brewer coaches.
Okay.
That's weird.
Whatever. 3rd and 2. Bears are on defense trying to get a stop. Probably 4-down territory here for the Hawks. Zach Wells in the gun. Just a little over a minute here in the half. Bears show blitz. Here they come. Hit the backfield. Sling him down. Right at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Wash again on that tackle. I mean, he came in from the side and just collapsed.
4th and 2. Hawks keep their offense out there just as we expected.
Yeah. All right, everybody watch 7.
7 subbed into the game.
Yep, they love to get the ball to him. He scored 2 touchdowns tonight. He scored the 2 touchdowns for them.
Comes out of that little slot or that H-back and just runs that little out.
Here we go, 4th and 2. Now we got a timeout Bears. Great timeout.
Nice.
Like it.
Yes, I like that.
Let them line up, see what they're thinking. Call timeout, make an adjustment, but also prepare for any adjustments they might make on offense during this timeout. Whew. Meanwhile, the clock ticks down to 28 seconds. Birdville letting the clock run down here just in case they don't pick it up. They don't want the Bears to have a lot of time. However, if you do pick it up, now you're struggling to get some points. So
I agree, and they got a kicker that's got a good foot from this range. Just not very accurate.
Yeah, he was hitting from 35 in warm-ups. I mean, he's got he can hit from the 40-yard line. He's got 50-yard distance. That's right where it would be right now. They would start it at about the 39 or 40, so it'd be a 49, 50-yard field goal attempt.
How many timeouts does Birdville have left?
That's a good question.
Because they only need 6 seconds to run that play off.
If only your statistician kept up with that.
I think that's why we hired Terrence Durham. I think it was in his job description.
I'm going to say 2. Looking over at the scoreboard.
Yeah, it looks like 2 timeouts remaining. 1 for the Bears. All right, here we go. Handoff. Snap. Quarterback fires deep. Caught in traffic. Boy, that was just thrown up off the back foot. That's a dangerous throw by Zach Wells. But somehow, number 6 comes away with it. Clock stops temporarily to set the first down chains. Then we get a timeout called.
Yeah, I think it was a Birdville. Got rid of that one.
Ball at the 15-yard line.
Man.
Big play on fourth down there for the Birdville Hawks.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to have an exciting 21 seconds here coming up with both teams having a timeout. And Birdville, I know they want to save that one.
I would expect Birdville to
call it on the next
run
play.
a couple of plays, maybe one, depending on how it goes, and then kick a field goal if the Bears can hold them. That's what the Bears have to be thinking. Let's keep them out of the end zone
and hold
and force a field goal attempt. But
all right, I'm
we'll
going to call it now. Let's just go ahead and give the Bears a pick six with 21 seconds. We'll see how it works out.
If that happens, if I'd had on my smartwatch, it'd be saying, "Take a breath, please.
Stand up,
calm down,
sit down. Whatever you're doing, just do the opposite."
Let's see what we got. Here we go.
Set and ready. First down. Ball at the 15. 21 ticks to go here in the half. Birdville set. Stack receivers in the slot on the right side. Two split out one. Now one comes in motion. Rolling right. Wells squaring, firing, caught. 8-yard line. Falls down inside the 5. Clock ticking. 13. And they stop it to set the first down marker. It's going to be first and goal. 13 ticks on the clock.
Clock should be running.
They line up quickly, got it set, and they spike it. 3 more seconds run off. After the spike, they don't stop the clock until it hits 7. Should have stopped it at about 10.
I think so, too.
They didn't start it either, though, so it could be the necessary runoff.
They may only started it about a second late. They're going to reset the clock now.
Yeah, it should be at least 10.
Let's see what they reset it to. Plenty of time for Birdville to run another play, and if they don't get in, think about a field goal. But they're going to line up here. 10 seconds on the clock is what they put. Plenty of time right now. 3 wide receivers. Bears a little disheveled on defense, and now the Bears are going to call a timeout.
Yeah.
That's a good timeout because they were not set and ready, but they had that timeout in their pocket, and that's a good call. 20-15, Bears still up by 5. Still don't know what happened on the fumbled punt by Caden Foster.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
That was scooped
hopefully
up and returned for a touchdown. Not a single indication up here to the press box.
All right, Donnie, what are we seeing here? 10 seconds left. One shot at the end zone, and then they've got their timeout.
Yeah. Well, they're going to – Wells is going to – little 3-step drop. He's going to look for a quick slant, or a quick out. He's got those quick wide receivers. So what you have to do to defend those is get in the backfield quick and force him to make a tough play.
And we still got my
pick six
on the board.
Yeah, if you can get in the backfield and force him to make a quick throw when he's not quite ready. Get him to rush his throw. He's not been real good in those situations.
All right,
we're standing up in the radio booth.
Everybody's on their feet. Big play right here for the Bears. Try to get a stop right before halftime. Second and goal. Ball on the 4. One man goes in motion. Rolling left. Firing in the end zone. Oh, caught. Did he hang on to it? He did. What a catch in traffic. That ball was almost knocked down, almost picked off, but it was caught, and, boy, did he take a shot and hang on to it. Trying to see who that was, Fernie.
I think that is number 6. Yep, that's number 6 coming off the field right now.
Yep, that is. Braylon Montoya with the 4-yard touchdown catch now makes it 21-20. And, wow, that ball was – we're watching the replay on the scoreboard. Man, what a throw and what a catch.
Hey, and Birdville uses their last time out.
Yeah, they do. I think they're going to think, do we want to go for 2 right here? Make it a 3-point game, 21-20. 5 ticks left on the clock. So either way, they're going to have to kick off. All right. Trying to catch her breath, trying to see what's going to happen right here.
A lot of coaching going on down there.
Now your football squares is a 1 and a 0.
And it may end up being a 3 and a 0. It's either going to be a 1, a 2, or a 3 and a 0. 1 and 0 is not too bad.
The forward, backward on
2
that's
and
weird.
2 and 3, though. Those are weird squares. All right. Birdville still in the timeout huddle talking it over. Bears are back out on the field, set and ready to go.
All right, Birdville's going for 2.
It definitely looks that way. Yeah, they're going to line up in a little wildcat formation. No, I thought it was going to be a wildcat, but 3 wide receivers, 1 tailback, going for 2 from the 4-yard line. 3-step drop, looking in the end zone, fade, caught, touchdown. Oh, we got a flag.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
illegal pick.
Yeah, or offensive pass interference over there because everybody was over there, and suddenly, all of a sudden, he was wide open.
And there were multiple flags that came in. So
Yeah, it looked like the other receiver came purposely and picked his man.
You can, yeah, that's going to be what the call is against the Hawks. It'll back them up.
And we are going to see a field goal.
You can make contact with the defender within the first 1 yard.
Right.
After that, and that was 4 yards down into the end zone.
yeah, they were on the B.
Hey, and you know what? I tell you what, this is not an automatic.
That's a 15-yard penalty
Yeah, moves them
because
all.
it's a penalty in the end zone.
Yeah, backs them all the way up to the 18-yard line. So he's going to kick from the 25. It's a 35-yard extra point. So this is going to be interesting right here.
Well, he's got the leg.
He's got the leg. Snap is back, holds good, and it's down. And I think it's going to be wide left. No,
good.
wide left. He missed it.
I tell you.
He had plenty of leg, but he missed it left. All right.
Yeah.
21-20.
With 5 seconds remaining, the Bears have 1 play. What are we doing, Donnie?
We're going to try to run it back for a touchdown. That's what we're going to try to do.
It's time to make one of those stick.
Caden Foster, redeem yourself right here, Caden Foster.
Man. Wild football game. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Having some fun here on the BBN. Thanks for joining us.
This is essentially a playoff game.
It really is. It really is.
And it's a 1-point game, so it feels like
and
it.
whoever, wins this game has to take care of business down the road. We know that. It's not like you're automatically in. But you're set in a pretty good position. You control your own destiny, and that's what you want to be able to do.
I just realized Caden Foster is not back there. He must still be a little injured.
Well, he was shaking up pretty good on that fumbled punt when he tried to chase down the guy that scooped it up.
They got a good one back there in his place, though. Devin Roberts is back there.
Yeah, it looks like Roberts and Houston are back there. They're standing on about the 15, but they've been kicking it deep to about the 10. They're going to go with a onside kick try.
Oh, he touched that early.
And, the Bears have it. 2 seconds left.
Yeah.
At least 1 second. So do the Bears want to run a play or just take a knee and get out of here?
You know what? That gives up a lot of field position when they do that.
Yeah, you're still 55 yards from pay dirt. But, you can
better
throw it
than
deep,
80.
see what happens. Maybe you get an off defensive penalty.
So that I want to still say that's fortunate for Birdville because they touched it prior to the 50.
I agree with you because I noticed that the guy touched it soon.
It was real quick. It was real quick and real close to being touched too soon.
Line everybody up over here on this side and let Cam go out the other end.
You never know.
Yep, pull all your receivers to one side.
You never know. All right, Bears will line up with 3 wide receivers, 1 in the slot on the left, 2 split out wide. Now Jones goes in motion. Quick toss, caught. Roberts going to try to find a seam. Dancing, spinning, fighting, battling forward. Got enough for the first down. Picked up 11 yards.
Defensive,
and there's a flag.
But that's it.
It's too many men on the field. They had 12.
Well, if it's a defensive foul, we'll have 1 more play.
Yeah, can't end the half on a defensive penalty or the game.
Roberts for 11 on the last reception.
Yeah, he got 11 yards. He picked up the first down, got into Hawk territory to the 44-yard line.
Now, do they bring the ball back to where it was?
Depends on the penalty. If it's something that's tacked on at the end or something they're going to take.
Illegal substitution on the defense.
So you called it, John. Too many men on the field. So they'll just take the 5-yard penalty so they get another play.
1 untimed down.
Yeah. So 0's on the clock, final play, barring a penalty.
When you see the lineman stand up and look to the sideline and start running.
It's a pretty good indication. All right, here come the Bears. Handoff going to Coleman. He's got some room. Spinning to the middle of the field. Oh, he was nailed and hit hard. That really should have been a flag.
Yeah, that was on the helmet.
But, yeah, because that was a forearm to the face.
10,
is what I'm glad
11,
Cam
12,
Coleman jumped up after that. All right, so that's going to end it. He picked up about
14 on the carry.
Yeah, I mean, he had a little bit of room. He had to dodge. What happened was he had to dodge the ref.
Yeah.
And the ref kind of set a pick for him to not be able to see that defender that came in and lowered that hit. All right, crazy first half, but that'll do it. 21-20 is your score. And we will get some clarification on that crazy fumbled punt and be back here in just a little bit with the second half.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears! Here's some of our new sponsors this year for 2025. Southside Bank. It was founded in Texas in 1960 and still proudly serves the Lone Star State today. With 53 branches, 2 loan production offices, and a network of 71 ATMs and ITMs throughout Texas and the greater Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston areas, they are ready to serve you. Additionally, Southside is affiliated with over 60,000 ATMs across the nation and is a community-focused financial institution that offers a full range of financial products and services to individuals and businesses. To learn more, visit southside.com. Thank you, Southside, for believing in our students and supporting our school. And Fort Worth Community Credit Union. If you're in need of a loan for a home, real estate investment, an automobile, a home equity line of credit, or maybe just a home improvement loan, you need to contact Fort Worth Community Credit Union. On their website, ftwccu.org, you can learn all about their many services and find out how to speak to one of their amazing associates. You can also visit one of the dozens of locations all over the greater Fort Worth area. Once you're part of their community, you'll know they mean it when they say, you're worth more to us. We appreciate you, Fort Worth Community Credit Union.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation, that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, But we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have two very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, two of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services.
In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game. So I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. And of course, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. Visit your local Raising Cane's for all your chicken finger needs.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
In school sports, it's easy to see the wins, the moments that make headlines. But there's so much work that goes unseen for any of it to happen. My name is Phil Risen, and I'm the Executive Director of the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. Throughout the country, athletic administrators dedicate countless hours to making life-changing opportunities possible for student athletes through sports. Their sacrifice is fueled by the belief that every student can grow and deserves their time to shine. On behalf of the NIAAA, we want to thank every athletic administrator for your tireless dedication to providing 7.8 million students across the country a path to a better future.
This message presented by the NIAAA, the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
You guys just didn't want it bad enough. That should have been an easy win. What were you doing out there? You gotta hustle. You could have made that play if you'd been open.
On the car ride home after the game, when you think you're helping by telling me what I did wrong and what I need to work on, all I hear is that I'm not good enough, that I'm supposed to be perfect, that it's not okay to lose. On the car ride home, all I need to hear is how much you love me and enjoy watching me play. That my worth isn't determined by my performance. That even on my worst day, I am worthy. That you see me learning, growing and doing my best. And that is enough.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears! Here's some of our new sponsors this year for 2025. Southside Bank. It was founded in Texas in 1960 and still proudly serves the Lone Star State today. With 53 branches, 2 loan production offices, and a network of 71 ATMs and ITMs throughout Texas and the greater Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston areas, they are ready to serve you. Additionally, Southside is affiliated with over 60,000 ATMs across the nation and is a community-focused financial institution that offers a full range of financial products and services to individuals and businesses. To learn more, visit southside.com. Thank you, Southside, for believing in our students and supporting our school. And Fort Worth Community Credit Union. If you're in need of a loan for a home, real estate investment, an automobile, a home equity line of credit, or maybe just a home improvement loan, you need to contact Fort Worth Community Credit Union. On their website, ftwccu.org, you can learn all about their many services and find out how to speak to one of their amazing associates. You can also visit one of the dozens of locations all over the greater Fort Worth area. Once you're part of their community, you'll know they mean it when they say, "You're worth more to us." We appreciate you, Fort Worth Community Credit Union.
We are the NFHS. That stands for the National Federation of State High School Associations. But really, what we stand for, together with the UIL, are the 825,000 high school sports and performing arts students in Texas. And so we stand. We stand for the runners, debate team members, and basketball players. We stand for their coaches, officials, and adjudicators. We stand for the drummers, football players, and actors. We stand for the golfers, singers, and swimmers. We stand as the national leader and advocate for these essential activities and all who participate in them and make them possible. Because it is our purpose to ensure that high school students get to play, perform, and compete together. To learn more about who we are and what we stand for, visit nfhs.org.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the UIL.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears! Here's some of our new sponsors this year for 2025. Southside Bank. It was founded in Texas in 1960 and still proudly serves the Lone Star State today.
With 53 branches, 2 loan production offices, and a network of 71 ATMs and ITMs throughout Texas and the greater Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston areas, they are ready to serve you. Additionally, Southside is affiliated with over 60,000 ATMs across the nation and is a community-focused financial institution that offers a full range of financial products and services to individuals and businesses. To learn more, visit southside.com. Thank you, Southside, for believing in our students and supporting our school. And Fort Worth Community Credit Union. If you're in need of a loan for a home, real estate investment, an automobile, a home equity line of credit, or maybe just a home improvement loan, you need to contact Fort Worth Community Credit Union. On their website, ftwccu.org, you can learn all about their many services and find out how to speak to one of their amazing associates. You can also visit one of the dozens of locations all over the greater Fort Worth area. Once you're part of their community, you'll know they mean it when they say, "You're worth more to us." We appreciate you, Fort Worth Community Credit Union.
All right, folks, let's get started. Parents, thanks for coming. As many of you know, I'm Coach Mather. Tonight I want to talk about the season, of which I only have one expectation: that everybody gets stronger. When I say get stronger, I'm not referring solely to physical strength. Sure, we'll be in the weight room, we'll be running stairs, but we're also going to focus on developing mental toughness and grit, because those are the characteristics that allow us to achieve greatness both on and off the court. So, how do we develop those things? By getting comfortable with a challenge, by cultivating the confidence necessary to overcome adversity in all forms. That's why I coach. That's my purpose. Every member of this team can lean on me, and I'll teach them how they can lean on themselves and each other.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities that help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Texas needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have 2 very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff. Would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, 2 of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services. In most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at FrioHydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks Frio Hydration.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
School sports are played by humans, coached by humans, and officiated by humans. So the next time you're sitting in the stands at a school athletic event, please remember this and maintain your humanity, especially when it comes to judging and critiquing athletes, coaches, and officials. Please show your fellow humans some respect. They'll appreciate your empathy.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
It's halftime on the BBN. I'm your host, Donnie Foster. We want to thank you for listening. Now, during halftime, we are playing ads from all of our sponsors. These local businesses and organizations make this broadcast possible. So take note of each business and organization and be sure to visit them soon. When you do, let them know you appreciate their involvement in Brewer High School and our community. If you would like to become a sponsor, well, there are many ways to get involved. Just send us a message through one of our social media accounts, and we will help you join the team. Go Bears!
Man, I loved playing high school sports growing up. And it's fun being a fan now, don't get me wrong, but sitting in the stands feels like I'm missing out on all the action, you know? I wanted to get back in the game, so I signed up to be a high school official. It takes me back to my playing days. I'm supporting students, and I get paid to make the big calls. Do you want to see the game up close? Sign up to become an official in Texas at highschoolofficials.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Thanks for joining us here on the BBN. There are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. Time out! What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Texas.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Third quarter coming up, 21-20, Hawks on top of the Bears by 1. And we did get some clarification on the punt play. As it turns out, we should have known this, but we didn't. You cannot advance a muffed, what do we call, basically a muffed punt on a fair catch.
On a fair catch.
So when you call for the fair catch, you muff it, you drop it, you cannot pick it up and advance it. And not only that, we went back and looked at a replay, and, boy, they got the spot right and everything. So kudos to the officials, and we were saying they should have given us some kind of indication, but they didn't have to because there wasn't a penalty.
And it's at all levels, which surprised me on the NFL.
Yeah, I thought you could advance one in the NFL, but you cannot. Can't do it at any level. All right, Terrence, give us real quick some first half stats.
All right, and so for the first half, we had 129 yards rushing by the Bears and 154 yards receiving. Cam Coleman rushed for 122 yards, and Alexander rushed for 7. And then Roberts had 85 yards over 5 receptions, and Salas had the 61-yard reception for the touchdown. Bears managed to put together a total offense of 283 yards and 4 offensive penalties in that first half. Defensive-wise, number 6, Wash, had a tackle for a loss, a quarterback pressure, and an additional 8 tackles, 6 solo and 2 assisted tackles. And a host of other Bears had at least 3 or more tackles. We also have been calling number 45 is actually Jovan Sparkman tonight.
Jovan
Sparkman tonight.
Yeah, and we apologize for that. We did not get that. We got an updated roster, but it just that notation wasn't made on there. So our fault on that, but we got it straightened out. Okay.
Also, Birdville gets the ball back.
They do.
First.
They won the toss and deferred to the second half, and so the Bears will kick off here. As we look out, Bears will be working their way right to left. After this kick, we'll just kind of break down a recap to you for how the possessions have gone for the Bears and for the Hawks tonight. Deep men for the Hawks standing back at the 10-yard line. Bears are set and ready. They'll kick off from the 40 as usual. Everyone's set. Everyone ready for an exciting second half. Kick is going to be deep, fielded at about the 8-yard line, and will be returned up to the 15 to nearly the 20-yard line. Slung down there. Boy, the
number 6
kick coverage has been great tonight for the Bears.
That's number 6, Wash again.
Man on a mission.
All right, Bears tonight on their first possession had a 3-yard touchdown run by Cam Coleman. Then they gave up a safety. Then they had a punt. Then they had a 62-yard touchdown run by number 9 Cam Coleman. Then they had a punt blocked. And then a 61-yard touchdown pass to Mr. Salas. And then the end of half is how their possessions went on their 7 times touching the ball in the first half. We'll tell you about the Hawks here in just a minute as they begin this one on their own 19-yard line. Third quarter, ready to roll. Mr. Zach Wells has them set. Spread formation, handoff up the middle. Nowhere to go. Slung down once again for a yard loss.
Tackle made by number 6 again, Wash. Well, he is all over the field tonight. That puts him at, close to double digits or at double digits?
Birdville also started off with a touchdown pass. Then they turned it over on downs, and they had a punt, a 17-yard touchdown pass, a punt, a 3-yard touchdown pass. And that's how their first half went. 21-20 is your score. Birdville passed up an opportunity to kick a field goal, didn't get points on it, went for 2 and did not pick it up as well. Quick pass down the middle. That is overshot and then almost intercepted by the Bears. Then the receiver falls on, that was Castellanos as he was trying to catch the ball. And he was shaking up for a minute, but he hops up and it looks like he's okay.
I think he was still trying to make that tackle, and the ball hit him right in the hands.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 11. So great opportunity here for the Bears to get a stop coming out of the gate here in the second half. Yeah, that ball was overshot, and Castellanos nearly came up with that one.
He looks like he's struggling.
Yeah, I think he was falling upon very stoutly. All right, QB going to take off and run. No, he's going to stop and throw it. Oh, hits his man right in the chest, and he drops it. Number 6.
We've seen them drop a few.
Yeah, but we've seen him make some big catches too. So it's kind of been all
7
nothing.
Dropped everything in pregame, and now he's catching everything.
Yeah, so. and same thing for 6. So all right, 3 and out.
Well, I tell you what, hopefully we can get an update. Foster has not come back in the game since that muff punt.
Yeah, he was shaken up, and it's unfortunate because they should have whistled the ball dead, and they did not. We'll talk more about that here in a minute. Deep man for the Bears. High snap and handle right at the goal line. Low kick is going to hit. That's going to be Roberts back deep. He's going to let this one bounce. And it hit about the 45, and it's going to trickle all the way down to about the 31. So on that play, it should have been blown dead instantly, but it wasn't. It was scooped up. It was returned. Foster gets hurt trying to chase down the runner.
Which he didn't. He really never had.
Yeah, and he stays on the field hurt. Meanwhile, if he didn't stay on the field hurt, the kicking team was out there to kick the extra point. I don't think the officials noticed it until he was down. They had a chance to talk it over.
Yeah.
And so he was hurt unnecessarily, and, it did end up negating the touchdown, for that point in time, but they got it eventually. Here comes the Bears' first play. It's going to be Coleman right side, and he's pushed forward for a gain of about 5.
Hey, and you know what? We should mention this. Bears did what they needed to do. They forced Birdville on their opening possession in the second half to get rid of the ball and punt it to them. So that there is going to be a good for the Bears.
Yeah, not only that, but they only had it for 1 minute. That was a quick 3 and out. So Bears still down by 1. Handoff. Coleman behind a blocker, cuts back inside. And, boy, he's such a violent, quick runner. He picks up about 6 and gets a first down.
He's gotten, 11 yards and 2 carries to start this second half.
They moved the ball backwards. They gave him the first down. There you go.
Yeah, you can't move it back behind the first down marker and still be first down. But they got it right. Spread formation, handoff, Coleman up the middle. Hit pretty quick. He gains about 1.
Yeah, he got 1 out of it. Coleman here, they're giving him the ball early, which I like to see.
2nd down and 9 coming up.
Because you know what that sets up, Donnie, right? Let's bring in that other tight end. Let's fake it to him. Let's throw that ball to Salas.
Roberts, Salas, and Jones in the game right now. Alexander and Coleman flanking Riles in the gun at QB. Here comes the snap. Handoff. Goes to Coleman, dancing around, hitting the backfield, stays on his feet, spins, dances, and finally dropped. It's going to be a big loss back to the 39.
Well, that makes it a long 3rd down.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and about 13 coming up. The Bears have picked up some big 3rd downs already. See if they can do it again.
We gained 2 by the spot, so 3rd and 11.
Yeah, that is crazy because I gave them -3, and maybe that's just a -1.
We'll take it. We see questionable spots all the time. That's one of the most curious things about high school football. All right, blitz coming. Hit the backfield, makes him miss, dances around to the outside. He's got some room, bounces to the outside to the 40, down to the 30. Tackle from behind the 25, first down Bears.
Wow.
Another big run by Cam Coleman.
Wow, and he got hit in the backfield.
He was hit 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And just spun out of that and just kept that motor running. And boy, is the head coach for the Hawks just frustrated. They had him all bottled up back there. He was just locked up in the back. And, bam, he just bounced to the outside and just outraced everybody to the 25-yard line.
Man.
34 yards on the carry.
Well, he's saying one heck of a running back y'all got. That's what he's saying.
I mean, he was just like, gotta be kidding me. We had him.
Looks like y'all going to give him a little break, too.
Yeah, he steps out. Alexander stays in. I formation. Alexander's got some room. He cuts it back inside. He's hit as he's trying to spin forward. Took a little shot in the back.
Tell you what, he got a good 6 out of it.
Yeah, he did, up to the 20-yard line.
They're going to give him 5.
Yeah, they gave him
All right,
5
gain of 5. 2nd and 5 coming up. Nice run there by Tristan Alexander.
It's easier to see the solid white line than the little line.
They were rounding down that time instead of rounding up. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. 2 wide receivers. 2 tight ends set. Handoff up the middle. Alexander, he powers forward, but I don't know. He might have gotten 1 on that one at the most.
Yeah, I think they gave him 1 out of it.
All right, so 3rd and 4. Be interesting to see what happens here with the Bears if they don't pick up this first down. The Bears' field goal range is about 35 to 40, 37, 38. That's about what they've got.
Yeah.
I think I see Caden Foster over there running around on the sidelines trying to get loosened up, trying to get ready so we can get back in the game.
Yeah, it looks like
on the far side.
Coleman came in as well as Devin Roberts.
All right, here we go. Coleman back in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. One tight end on the left side this time. One man goes in motion. That's Alexander. Riles looking for Coleman out of the backfield. He's got it caught. Breaks a tackle and dives forward and picks up the first down. Boy, tremendous balance to stay on his feet, dive forward, and pick up the first down by 2.
Well, I tell you, Bears caught them in a blitz, and that almost went the distance. That was a great job by Coleman.
Yeah, if he doesn't just get tripped up, he gets in. First down, handoff, Coleman, faked, toss. And that one's picked off.
And
that was a tipped pass.
And that's 7
And
yards.
only Colton Riles can catch him. He finally does at the 30-yard line. Wow, that was on a quick slant. That ball was tipped. And then it went into the arms of the Hawks, and they were turning it all the way into Bear territory. However, I hear you guys. Yeah, I hear you guys. I know there's a flag on the play.
2 of them.
All right, and looks like it's coming back. So it's going to be against the holding against the defense.
Wow.
Well, hey, what did we say earlier? The Bears had big plays negated in the first quarter. The Hawks had big plays negated in the second quarter, and now they have one negated in the third quarter. It has been the game of negated plays.
Yeah. I was trying to see the replay there, but it looked like when our receiver who was being thrown at was pulled back.
Yeah, and one flag was thrown on the far side of the field away from the play.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 1st and 5. Bears get 5 yards out of it, defensive holding. Get an automatic first down. Here comes one man in motion, handoff. Coleman bounces to the outside, cuts back to the inside, dives forward, and he's going to be real close to the first down. Maybe a half a yard short.
I'm like, make this the Cam Coleman show right here toward the end of the goal line.
Oh, yeah, got to be. You just got to pound it in there. I mean, it's 2nd and short. You're running it 3 times right here if you don't pick up this first down. You know, you just keep pounding. Coleman is in there. They've got Alexander. This last time he kind of went in motion and then went as a lead blocker. He's going to do it again. Coleman slips in the backfield this time, falls down.
He tripped on Riles' feet.
Okay, he's going to be about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to make it 3rd and about 3.
Hey, we're in 4-down territory, I think.
Their feet did get tangled up. Riles just didn't get his feet back, and that happens sometimes. As much balance as Coleman has, it shows there just how hard it is to maintain your balance when you get hit going full speed.
Yeah.
Tremendous athletic ability. All right, Coleman checks out of the game. Alexander stays in. Riles still in there at quarterback. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Handoff up the middle. Alexander faked. Quick toss. Play action. Caught at the goal line. Touchdown Bears.
Nice
And
job.
who is it?
Joe.
Who is it? It's Jovin Sparkman.
Mr. Sparkman, number 45.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. We appreciate his mom messaged us at halftime and said, hey, Jovin's wearing 45 tonight.
That makes a difference.
Thank you.
Hey, that I tell you what, that might have been a plan to get him in there on that receiver.
Look at him. He just looked at him like, you tried to tackle me?
Why are you hitting me?
You tried to tackle me? I don't think so. Not tonight, boys.
Hey, we're going for 2.
All right, Bears going to line up, go for 2, 26-21, try to make this a 7-point game. No one has been successful on a 2-point try as of yet tonight.
Help me out with the spot on the previous play.
All right. Handoff inside, goes nowhere, failed 2-point conversion. That was a
Alexander.
That was
a
that's a 6-yard run.
Yeah, 6-yard
run.
reception.
6-yard reception. My bad. Yes.
Thank you.
I thought we were going to see some trickery here, but we with a pass, but it was just a straight dive.
And listen, I hate chasing points in the first quarter. I hate chasing them in the first quarter. And I hate chasing them in the second quarter.
Yeah, definitely hate chasing them.
I hate chasing them in the third quarter. You don't. That's just kind of my opinion. Now I understand why we do it, and I'm not criticizing the coaches, but both teams here have been chasing points, and in doing so, they're leaving points on the board.
Off.
Yeah. So the Bears have gone for 2 twice, didn't make it. If you just kick the extra point, you're up by 7.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
You know, and I get it. You know, I understand why we do it. I'm just that guy who always hates chasing points. I hate it no matter what level. But nevertheless, Bears go for it. Don't get it. got the 5-point lead still, 5:27 to go. They've got the momentum. They'll be kicking off once again right to left. Last time they kicked it deep to about the 7-yard line over to the left side. See if they do that once again. And they will. Deep kick, fielded right at about the 9-yard line this time. Returned, hit at the 20, stays on his feet. Ball comes out and flies out of bounds. That ball went flying.
Wow, that was number 40 and number 23 on that tackle. Wow.
Tell us who that is, Fernie.
Number 23, Joshua Matthews. And number 40 is going to be Holst Mattis. Wow.
I mean, that was a pop, and the ball just went soaring out of bounds. All right. Birdville has it on their own 32-yard line. They're set up, spread formation, fake it right, throw left, caught, 40-yard line, first down. Tackle quickly after that, gain of about 11, maybe 12.
Yeah, tackle number 1 for your Bears on that tackle. That's going to be Houston, as well as number 7, Cox.
Here comes Birdville with some up-tempo. They run it quick. Quarterback keeper. That did not work out. Slides down after a 1-yard gain.
Tackle made by Mathis.
He started to slide back at the line of scrimmage, so they should not have given him forward progress up to the 45. Yeah, that was a tough play for the QB, but he's a tough kid. Here we go, 2nd down and 9. Where you start to slide is where they're supposed to mark you down, not where you ended up. And they marked him down where he ended up. And now we're going to have a timeout. They may be going to check on their quarterback to see if he's okay.
Yeah, they almost ran out of time.
Yeah, but I think that's why QB was shaken up back there. And so good timeout by Birdville, their first of the second half. 4:35 to go. Bears up 26-21. Here in the third quarter, the Bears on their first possession took it right down the field. Started there on their own 31-yard line. It was fueled by a 34-yard run by none other than Cam Coleman. Wrapped up by a 6-yard pass to the tight end / defensive lineman / return man on kickoff teams.
/ everything.
Jovan Sparkman.
I tell you what, it has been a delight to watch Jovan these past couple years.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He has been a great, great asset for these Bears.
Birdville's one possession thus far ended in a 3-and-out with a punt. And now they started on their own 32-yard line, picked up 1 first down. They're at the Bears' they're at their own 45-yard line. 2nd down and 9 coming up out of the timeout. Wells stays in there at quarterback, even though he's a little shaken up. Handoff up the middle, lots of room, gets into the secondary, hit, but not before he picks up another first down.
Tackle made by number 17, Kingston Hurst for the Bears.
Sparkman is a junior. So we get another year.
Yes, yes.
That was number 9 with the carry, Christian Cargbo. And 21, Anthony White was shaken up earlier. I don't think he's been back, guys.
Has not.
And, boy, he was a spark plug for him. Handoff to Cargbo once again. It's fake. Quarterback has to just get rid of it. Throws off his back foot again. Somehow makes the pass, and it's caught. And he gets about a 1-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, tackle made by Houston, number 1 for the Bears.
Boy, that's twice that Wells has thrown off his back foot in this game while being tackled and somehow got the ball to where it needed to be. Those are dangerous passes. All right, 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 41-yard line into Bear territory. Handoff. Cargbo up the middle. And, boy, it looks like he almost fumbled the ball, but he hung on to it. Gets up to the 35-yard line. Nice gain. It's going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, tackle made by number 20. By number 11, Barr for the Bears.
All right, big 3rd and 2 play coming up here for the Bears. Trying to get a stop. Maybe 4-down territory, though. Trips left, 1 right. Bears with press coverage. Zach Wells, the QB for the Hawks, steps up, gives some direction. He's back in the gun. Bears with 5 on the line of scrimmage. They bring them all. Good, clean pocket. Diving attempt for the catch. Comes up short.
Great coverage by
Good
Kerrigan.
defensive coverage by number 12 Kerrigan for
And
the
looks
Bears.
like he was aiming for, is that 25 down there that he was shooting for?
Yeah, 25
No,
has
that's 85.
85. I'm sorry, 85 has come in since 23 got hurt.
That's
as well.
Jaheim Mwaveri.
You got that?
Mwaveri. I checked some pronunciations before the game. We've got some names.
Hey, big fourth down.
All right, here we go. 4th and 2. We said it was probably 4 down territory, and it is. So if you know you're going to go for 4, why not take a shot on 3rd and short and then try to pick it up here? Watch the quarterback keeper. Bears with 8 in the box. 3-step drop, though, looking downfield, trying to set up a screen. No one there. Caught. He gets past the tackler. Down the sideline. He's going to get in for the touchdown. That ball was almost picked, and there was almost a tackle, but neither happened. Great catch and touchdown by number 7.
Golly, that was tough.
It looks like that was
I thought he was going to intercept it and or light him up, either way.
Yeah, 36-yarder.
Great execution by the receiver.
4th and 2, and a great throw by Zach Wells.
And that was, I believe, number 7 catching that ball.
Yeah, it was. That was a great pitch and catch. All right, let's see. Are the Hawks going to chase points? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. This will be their 3rd attempt at a 2-point conversion tonight. They have failed on all of them. Trying to get in. Here we go. They're set. So are the Bears. 3-step drop, finding the end zone, overshoots his man.
Pressure.
And, ball's incomplete.
I'm sorry about that. Pressure again by number 6, Wash for the Bears.
They actually did complete one 2-point conversion, I think, earlier, didn't they, guys?
The very first one.
Yeah,
right?
they're 2 for 3 tonight. However, still, that's one extra point.
Yeah, chasing points.
It's a 1-point game once again, 27-26. We knew this was going to be an exciting one. Felt like the Bears had them there on 4th and 2, but that big play. Now, Zach Wells, man, he has made some incredible plays, but he's also made some dangerous throws tonight.
Off his back foot.
And, that 4th and 2 play, that wasn't off his back foot. I mean, he just really set up, made a great pass. However, earlier in that possession, he just threw one up, and has done it twice this game. That could have been intercepted. They're just fortunate, very fortunate they were caught, and unfortunate for the Bears that they weren't able to intercept it. All right, 2:44 to go to the 3rd, 27-26, Hawks on top. Bears about to get it back. Woo! All right. Hope you guys got an IV at halftime. Chug some Gatorade.
I got my coffee.
Got some adrenaline. I got me a double shot of Colombian Keurig cup coffee.
I got electrolytes.
Electrolytes. Here we go. They kick it deep, and the Bears are going to let it fall. And it's going to trickle, not go into the end zone. The Bears have to hustle back for it, pick it up at the 2-yard line.
That was
Man, it's been ugly tonight for the return team. So the Bears are going to start on their own 2-yard line.
Yeah, here's what's happened. You started the game with Foster and Cox back there deep. Now you have Houston and Devin Roberts, and Devin Roberts let it go, but it never reached the goal line. So
actually, I believe that was Salah's number 14.
Oh, was that 14?
Yes.
Salah's
Yeah,
back
it
there? Well, then
was.
that's another.
But he was standing up about the 12-yard line, 10, 12-yard line.
It went over his head.
At that point in time, you've got to make sure it gets back.
Now, did Salas fall on it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
then it
he
was
did.
not Salas, because Salas is the up guy up here. It was Devin Roberts that was back.
Whoever it was, ball at the 2-yard line for the Bears. They're going to start this one with the quarterback standing in their own end zone. Handoff goes to Coleman, right side. He's got some room, bounces to the outside, just barrels into somebody and sends them flying 3 yards.
I tell you what, he lowered his shoulder and just dropped a boom on somebody. Somebody thought they were going to tackle him, and he tackled them.
He said, "We're getting out of this end zone."
Well, we did. We're out of the we're in the shuttle end zone, but we're out of it. Here we go. 2nd down and 3. Handoff goes to Coleman once again, dancing around, bouncing. Hit by 3 or 4 guys before he's finally brought down. It's going to be a 1st down up to the 16-yard line.
2 consecutive 7-yard runs.
Well, I tell you what, he is just dropping the boom. He's a punishing runner when he wants to be.
Yeah, he is. 1st down. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Quick toss. That ball was dropped by Roberts over on the far side. The pass is a little low, wasn't going anywhere anyway. He was probably going to be tackled for a loss, so it might have been better that it was dropped.
I think so.
The wide receiver screens, those little bubble screens or jet screens over there, they have not worked for either team very well tonight.
No, you know what? Bring in Joven. I mean,
Joven.
Yeah. Got to get it right. Got to make sure it's right.
I think you need 4 people on that side.
All right, here we go. 5-step drop. Quick
there's
toss.
Cam.
Coleman out of the backfield. He's got some room right side. Stiff arm. Tries to stay in bounds and pick up that first down, but he's forced out a couple of yards short. Ball up to the 24.
That's a good gain. It's 3rd and short.
8 yards on the reception.
I like that. I like that play.
I love that play.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That we talked about that in the pregame, that little swing pass out of the backfield.
Yeah.
All right. 2 wide receivers right, 1 left. Blitz coming. Picked up by the Bears. Coleman right up the middle. He's got the first down. Needed 2, got 3, maybe 4. Oh, flag comes in late. Thrown hard by the line judge over on the close side.
I think they're going to get a personal foul on Birdville.
He looked angry as he threw that.
Yeah, 28 just kind of took a swing at Hankins, number 73 for the Bears.
The line judge was angry that day, my friend.
He put a little anger in that throw.
Result of the run is a first down currently. We'll see where it stands.
Yeah, it's after the run, so we'll see what we got.
Still talking it over on the left hash.
I did look up the statistics for where the location of this stadium is, and it is a North Richland Hills address.
All right, very good.
Okay.
Thank you. Now we know where we are. Now maybe we can get home.
I have faith.
They're still talking this over. This is like a boardroom meeting. What's going on down here? All right, now we've got it. It's going to be a personal foul against Birdville, which is what we thought was coming up.
Oh, they're going to call it on both.
What? Offsetting?
Yeah.
So we did all that for nothing.
I feel like when you huddled up, they made up the second personal foul.
Yeah, I didn't see Hankins do anything except throw a really good block.
He played offense.
Whatever. First down. Here we go. Ball at the 27-yard line. Bears set. 4 wide receivers. 3-step drop. Firing. Caught. Plenty of room. Up the middle of the field. There goes Roberts. He's going to get all the way. No one's going to catch him. 10-5. Touchdown, Devin Roberts.
Nice. Bears answered before the 4th quarter on that. Still got a minute 33 remaining in the 3rd, but that is a quick strike for a touchdown.
I hear the statistician, mathematician counting over there.
72 yards.
All right.
He
I was
took
just
off
waiting.
his shoes.
I was just waiting.
Oh.
All right. Bears with a big touchdown. They're talking it over. What are we going to do? We going for 2? We're going to kick 1? I mean, listen, just start kicking ones.
Yeah,
Just start
kicking one.
we would be up by 8 points by now.
But we're not doing it. We're going for 2. Here we go. All right.
All right.
Maybe the Bears can get in this time from the 4.
Uh-oh. Got a timeout.
Yeah, that's another thing,
Timeout
too,
Bears.
is sometimes you have to call timeout on these and burn one. 1:33 to go in the 3rd. Bears up 32-27. Trying to go up by 8 with the by 7 with the 2-point conversion.
Hey, fellas, we still got a minute 33 and a whole quarter left. It's a lot of ball game still to play.
A lot of game left. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And as it should be, when you've got 2 teams vying for what could be that final playoff spot, man, it's huge. And both these teams know it. They know what's on the line. And there's 2 good ball clubs, 2 well-coached teams. And it's just been a pleasure to watch and certainly to break it down and call and bring it to you tonight.
All right. Bears out on the field. We're just waiting on Birdville.
We got Roberts and – is that Roberts and –
Salas.
Coleman's back
Coleman
there.
in the backfield.
Coleman. Yeah, and that's what they've been running here on these 2-point conversions, kind of that wildcat. Here comes the snap. Faking it. Tossing it. Oh! He ran into the
Official. Oh, come on.
Alexander.
And he is hurt.
on.
What are you doing standing in the middle of the field? Get out of the way.
Like why is he in the end
He's
zone?
not supposed to
That's
be
a
there.
horrible thing to do.
I mean,
Devin Roberts faked the
He's
handoff to Coleman, had Tristan Alexander wide open, and he turns around to catch the ball and runs in the referee standing in the middle of the end zone.
And
he's right smack down in the end zone.
He's actually supposed to be on the back
Get out
line.
of the middle of the end zone.
Yeah,
what are you doing? What an absolute boneheaded play by the ref to stand in the middle of the end zone. I don't care what's going on.
Coach is letting
you
you know,
can't
too. Look at
stand
that.
right there. Back up and get out of the way. What are you doing?
yeah, you're taking away the entire center field by standing in the end zone.
And it does you no good to stand 4 yards up when you could back up 4 yards. It's a short field. You need that.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, listen, earlier that hurt the Bears as well because Coleman got popped when he had to dodge the referee and he didn't see the defender coming in. That's the same guy. That's twice he's been just right in the middle. And I know sometimes you can't do anything about it, but that's ridiculous.
And it's a dangerous play because it's a defenseless receiver. He's looking back at the ball.
Yeah, get out of the way.
Yeah, he's actually supposed to be set on that
no
back line.
reason to be right there. All right, here comes a kickoff from the Bears. Field to 15, return up to the 20. Breaks a couple of tackles and is going to be gang tackled at about the 35.
Yeah, it looks like on that tackle for the Bears is going to be number 27 for the Bears. That's going to be Blake, and Barr, number 11 on that tackle.
Okay, so 32-27 is your score. And here come the Hawks with the ball at the 36-yard line on their half of the field.
Yeah, still got 1:27 remaining in this quarter.
Yes, we do. Third quarter. Trips right, one left. Bears going to bring 4 on this one. Now one backs out, handoff, right side, nowhere to go. Bears are there. He somehow breaks out of that tackle, and I think that's 21 back. He hasn't been in the game in about a quarter and a half.
Yeah, tackle made by Joven, 45, and number 1, Houston for the Bears.
Yeah, that's Anthony White checking back into the game. We were just talking about how he was shaken up earlier and hadn't been back in. And there he is. He's back out there. Second down and 8. Did a good job breaking that tackle. He was probably going to lose a yard. At the most, get to the line of scrimmage. Instead, ends up picking up 2. They hand it to him again. Hit in the backfield again. Spins forward. They're going to give him another yard of progress. And it's going to be that's going to make it 3rd and 7.
Yes, and that was Malachi Barr, number 11 on the tackle for the Bears.
All right. Okay, big third down play right here. Not 4-down territory for the Hawks unless they're just within maybe a yard or so. So the Bears opportunity to stop. They got press coverage up tight on the receivers. 3 down linemen coming hard. 3-step drop in the pocket. Firing deep downfield. That was well defended. Got a little bit of a push off by the receiver, and he had the ball in hands, and he just dropped it.
Man.
It was that's number 5 over there. I mean,
yeah.
he just
Foster.
I thought we were going to get called on it.
That was Jake's subject. There was some jostling, but then he pushed off. And so it could have been pass interference both ways, honestly. I think that was Reandre Cox on the coverage. And he needed to turn around and see the ball. He didn't.
I actually think that's Kerrigan, right? Or who is that?
Oh, that's
No,
number 4
that's
over there.
number 4.
That's Jamie Jordan. My bad.
Yeah.
And so, he was right there. He just needed to turn around. And sometimes you don't turn around and there's some contact they'll call defensive pass interference. But then there was a push-off right at the end by the receiver.
Ran out of time.
Should have. Yeah.
All right,
okay.
delay a game coming here against the Hawks. That's going to back them up 5 yards. All right, so punts have been an issue for the Bears tonight. Devin Roberts is back. And ball's going to be moved back to the 34-yard line. Roberts is standing on about the Bears' 34-yard line. And here comes the punt.
Watch the fake.
Nah, not on 4th and 12.
No, I don't think so.
Here comes the
and
kick.
And that much distance away from the goal
It's a
line.
decent kick, but it's directional kick to the right side, goes out of bounds. I don't know if I'm then. I might kick it deep and hope for something good to happen. You know, they've had some success on punts tonight, have the Hawks, but they kick it out of bounds this time. Bears will take over at the 35.
With 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
35 left on the 35.
We're going to see if Dancing Bear will make another appearance and not go into Max Headroom mode.
So if you haven't seen Dancing Bear coming up here at the end of the third quarter, you can see.
We're going to have to incorporate Dancing Bear a little more.
Is it Mr. or Mrs. Dancing Bear? I don't know.
I'm going with Mr. Bear just because he has a deep voice.
Okay.
Like
yeah. All right, here we go. First down play, handoff. Nowhere to go for Coleman. He's spun down. He loses a yard on the play.
Yeah.
Bears can let this run down if they want to. I would right here. I would let this run down. You got the lead. You've got the ball. And now we've got a stoppage on the play, I think because we had a helmet come off of one of the Hawk players.
No sense of urgency. The clock is...
Now it's running again.
And there's more time on the play clock than game clock.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They can let it run down, and it looks like that's what they're going to do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and say that's the end of the third quarter. Bears are up 32-27. Take it away, Dancing Bear. in good field position. Zach Wells, though, has them set. Handoff, left side. Nice run that time. Wrestled out of bounds past the 20-yard line. Pretty close to a first down. He's going to be just a little bit short, maybe.
Yeah, tackle made by number 12, Kerrigan for the Bears. And I noticed that Foster's back into the defensive set for the Bears.
Well, he's been over there trying to get ready. I saw him jog on the sideline, stretching out that ankle. So it's going to be 2nd and inches here for the Hawks. I mean, they need an inch, literally.
Uh-oh. We got
Oh, now they're going to go ahead and say, no, it's a first down. Move the chains.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Golly.
Well, where they marked the ball, it was a first down. That's what I was saying. If he's short by an inch. So it's surprising they didn't give it to him. They finally do. All right, first down. Ball to 24. Handoff up the middle. Bears hit him quick, but he spins forward and picks up about 7.
Yeah, tackle made by number 22, Caleb Walker for the Bears.
So the Hawks own number 9 getting in there, Christian Cargbo. He has spelled Anthony White quite a bit tonight, who started the game and was shaken up and then came back.
Timeout, Bears.
Bears take a timeout right here. Kind of an interesting spot to take a timeout. However, Coach Amron has been really strategic with those timeouts through the season and called them at some good times.
I think in this case, the defense was substituting, and the Bears had a lot of players on the field, and Birdville was over the ball. So maybe
smart timeout.
Saving a penalty, free play for Birdville.
I'll tell you what, I've been impressed with Amron and his staff. They've done a really, really good job coming in. This is their first year together. And if this is the coaching that he brings up, I'm liking it. I mean, they can only get better being together longer.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
And they're
well
in the
said.
thick of it right now.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 2 for the Hawks. Ball at on the 32-yard line. They're going to get to the 34. Bears with 7 men in the box. Looks like they may be looking run here defensively. See what the Hawks do offensively. They spread it out for wide receivers. Toss right side to Cargbo. He picks up the first down on the toss sweep to the right side.
Tackle made by number 3 for your Bears, Castellano.
All right, Hawks line up really, really quick. Going with up-tempo here. They stack receivers on both sides. Handoff fake, looking downfield, firing, and that's going to be overthrown and incomplete. Receiver was looking for a flag there. That's the same guys that kind of got tangled up before. That was
Reandre Cox.
Yeah, Cox out there, and as well as number 6.
And that's great coverage.
Yeah, that was really good coverage. We've seen penalties called on plays like that this year.
Yep.
You know, where we're like, come on, that's just good defense. So kudos to the refs keeping the flag in their pocket on that one. 2nd down and 10. Spread formation once again for the Hawks. Handoff, Cargbo, hit in the backfield, breaks a tackle. And then he's hit pretty hard at the 40-yard line, brought down after a gain of 3.
Yeah, it looks like number 11, Barr, as well as number 3, Castellano on the tackle for the Bears.
So it sets up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 for the Hawks. So great opportunity here for the Bears to try to get a stop. Here they come on a blitz. Quarterback in trouble, gets rid of it,
yes.
but he's hit as he tries to throw it. Ball falls incomplete.
That's Walsh.
Demarion Wash, once again, with great backside pursuit.
Boy, number 6 was coming hard.
Yep.
QVP.
So it's going to be 4th and long, forced a punt. Caden Foster asking, hey, am I going to return the punt? Nope, they're bringing him off. They're trying to keep him on the field, so they don't want him out there any more than they have to, I guess, right now. So Devin Roberts checks back in, and he will return the punt. Kicker for the Hawks down at his 25. Roberts back at his own 30. Snap is good. Kick is a low-line drive. Takes a weird bounce. Doesn't go too far, but trickles just inside the 30. They'll down it at about the 29.
That was kind of a weird kick, you know.
Everything went in slow-mo.
It's like he got it. He kicked it real fast, and all of a sudden the ball just kind of stopped. Kind of like a knuckleball.
Okay, so they mark it down where? At the 29.
Yeah, at the 29-yard line.
So the defense for the Bears have forced 2 punts the last 2 possessions against the Hawks when they really needed it, holding on to that lead.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
But the Bears have yet to score while ahead tonight. If I have that right, handoff to Coleman. He's drugged down in the backfield, but I don't think they've scored one time while ahead.
Yeah, they did a
delayed handoff.
Delayed handoff right into the blitz. Coleman tried to come back the other way, wasn't able to.
Yeah, the Bears have yet to score tonight while they have the lead. Every time they've scored, they've been behind. They've got the lead right now.
Be a good time for that score to come for the Bears.
Yeah, absolutely. And on the last possession, they were unable to do so. That's their second opportunity. And this is where the offense needs to pick up the defense, and say, hey, you guys have been doing a great job. Thank you for holding it. Now let's go out here and extend this to a 2-score lead. Handoff, Coleman, fake, toss, Roberts, caught, in traffic, hit at about the 30-yard line. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Maybe gained a yard, maybe 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Well, it's a long third down for the Bears here. Let's see what we can get out of it.
It is, but again, they've been good tonight on 3rd and long.
That's right, they have been. They started the game off with the 3rd and long and was able to pick it up.
Hawks have been substituting D linemen quite a bit throughout this game, trying to keep their guys fresh. Trips right, 1 left, 5-step drop, toss, thrown right to the Hawks. Miscommunication there. They're going to return it to the 20, inside the 20 to about the 7-yard line. Flag comes in.
Multiple penalties.
Yeah, and it's going to be on the Hawks.
Yeah,
but I think it's after the interception.
It is. That either some miscommunication there on the route, but Rouse threw that right into right into the hands of the safety.
And he's looking for Kerrigan.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could have been wrong route. Could have just been a bad throw. Either way, it's intercepted. And the Bears still have not scored while they have the lead. Had opportunities, just haven't been able to pull away. So INT.
Did he just count off 11 yards and not 15?
I'm not going to, yeah. It was blocking the back, not a personal foul.
Oh, I'm sorry. So it's 10 yards.
10 yards.
So we got a +1 because he counted 11.
All right, 5:22 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line of the Bears. Hawks set, spread formation. Here come the Bears on a blitz. And a nice run. Looks like the ball was about to come out, but he got down quick. That was number 9, Cargbo.
Yeah, Walsh was on the blitz. Barr making the tackle, number 11 for the Bears.
Gain of 2 by the Hawks on that one. Trips left, 1 right for them. Toss to Cargbo out of the backfield. Breaks 1 tackle. Gets away from Houston. And which is hard to do. He's pretty sure-handed when it comes to tackles.
Yeah.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Had him for about a 2-yard loss, but he gets back to the line. It's going to be 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Barr on the tackle, number 11 for the Bears, assisted by 61 Harris Jr.
Bears got to bend but don't break.
3rd and long. Are they in 4-down territory, Don?
Absolutely.
Most likely, this point of the game. Most likely. Here we go. They're set. Handoff. Cargbo up the middle. They faked it to him. That was a great fake and a great toss on a deep slant. Caught up at the 25-yard line for a 1st down.
Boy, yeah, he was a good fake.
What a
fake.
I mean, he faked everybody out. Faked us out. Faked defense out. Zach Wells. Boy, what a great play.
There was an illegal man downfield, though, for sure.
One of the linemen was way down there. They didn't call it. So.
It was on the replay.
Yeah.
All right, it's going to be 1st down for the Hawks. Ball at the 27-yard line. End up not needing 4 downs. Bears trying to get a stop. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, handoff fake, toss right side. Good block on that side to open up a lane, and going to be close to another first down, and actually has it all the way up to the 15-yard line. First down. Bears are reeling here. They're kind of winded.
Tackle made by Houston, number 1 for the Bears, assisted by number 3, Cassiano.
Hawks trying to get in. Bears trying to get a stop. First down ball at the 15. Got to get to the 5 for the first down. Said Bears a little winded. See if they can pull a little extra out here. Bears showing blitz. Here they come. Cargbo with the handoff. He's hit at about the 11, falls forward to the 10. He picks up about 5. So he's 2nd and 5.
Boy, I tell you, that's a good job by Birdville getting outside. Harris Jr. on the tackle for the Bears.
And the Hawks here, what they want to do is chew up clock. We are now inside 3 minutes.
Yep.
They want to chew up clock, and they want to score a touchdown. Bears trying to just get a stop, and, it's 4-down territory all the way. You're not going to kick a field goal at this point in the game. No way. So,
oddly, the official is not standing in the middle of the end zone.
2nd down and 5. We got to have a pre-snap penalty.
Pre-snap. Yep.
False start offense.
Well, that's a huge break for the Bears. Now, it stops the clock and backs them up 5 yards. So 2:35 to go in the game. Ball now back to the 16-yard line. So now it's 2nd and 11. Gives the Bears a little bit of a break. Let them catch their breath. See Big Plemons down there barking out some orders, firing everybody up. Now they're set and ready. Handoff Cargbo. He's got a little seam, cuts it back up. They bring him down. He's close to a first down. Going to have the ball at about the 6. I mean, he is right at the first down marker. Comes up just a little bit short, so it's going to be 3rd and about a half a yard.
Yeah, it looked like number 11 Barr on the tackle for the Bears.
And 2-minute timeout coming up. Woo, we said it was going to be an exciting finish. It's going to be. Like we said, 27-32.
Defense got to get a stop right here.
Yeah, they do. And think about it, if the Bears kick those 3 extra points, it's an 8-point game.
Yeah, it's a difference maker.
And that's just a risky take when you chase those points. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. Either way, you got a chance to get a stop right here. And force a tough 4th down play.
Why would Brewer need to call a? So there was a timeout called before the 2-minute.
Okay.
So Brewer used their last timeout.
And that's kind of strategic, because here's what's going to happen here. No matter what happens after this play,
you're going to get a stoppage.
You're going to get a stoppage. So, not a bad strategic play here for sure.
That's it. Birdville, I believe, still has 2 timeouts
They do.
remaining.
Bears are who's going to need them if they score, but trying to get a stop, trying to get a turnover, trying to get anything right here going positive for the defense against the Birdville Hawks. Bears still up 32-27, 2:05 to go. 3rd and about a half a yard to go for the Hawks. Ball on the 7-yard line. They got to get just inside the 6, it looks like. Handoff, Cargbo. He's going to get the first down as he dives forward, but he's brought down at the 5. So that'll stop the clock. It's going to be 1st and go. 2-minute timeout has commenced. So now you start talking about this, okay? Do you buckle down here and just do everything you can to stop them?
Yes.
Or do you let them score?
No.
No, I think you do what you need to do to stop. They got 4 plays to get to the end zone. Bears got to stop.
Yeah, I know that's going to run the clock down, but the risk is either way, you're going to have to go the entire length of the field to score a touchdown. And I think if you can stop them in the shadow of their own end zone,
you can kind of run that ball
right,
and run that clock.
You can kneel twice. Make
that's what you got, and that's what has to happen. You know, it is first and goal, ball at the 5. And your defense is winded. You know, the thought process is in situations like this, let them score, then you get the ball back with plenty of time to try to go down. All you need is a field goal.
Well, they're bringing some big boys up in the huddle here. Let's see what we got.
Hawks trying to come up with the perfect play call right here.
We're talking about it.
Long time out.
Let's make sure that
look where that official
referee,
is now.
Yeah,
look at him. He's behind the pylon
where you're supposed to be.
Well, it's this guy that's up here at the ball. He's going to back out, but he's going to stand in the middle of the play.
Yeah, and,
right,
and typically you do that, but you don't stand in the middle of the end zone when you know someone's going to be cutting through, and he's still standing right in the middle of the end zone. You know. All right, here we go. Big play. Handoff, inside, hit, line of scrimmage, and push backwards is Cargbo. He's not going to get in, or not going to gain a yard, and so he's going to be stopped, and they give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage, second and goal from the 5.
77 on the tackle.
Yeah, clock continues to run, 1:40 and counting.
Well, Bears have got some big boys down on the line in there tonight.
Got to watch the play action here. Number 7 lined up at the tight end. He's been sneaky tonight. Here comes the play. Handoff. Cargbo hit at the line of scrimmage once again. He's not going to get in. He's going to be stopped at the 5 once again.
That's number 99, Plemons, on that tackle, as well as Harris Jr., number 61.
Clock now approaching 1 minute. Third and goal. Bears got to do it 2 more times. You do it 2 more times, you got it. But they got to do it. Here we go. It's going to be big. Inside 50 seconds now and counting. Hawks getting some direction from the sidelines. They've got 2 timeouts in their pocket. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't call it. Bears switching out some defenders. Bears with press coverage on those wide receivers. They're going to line up trips left, 1 right. They like to throw out of this formation, and now we're going to have a timeout, Hawks. And I knew that was coming.
Yeah, because the time was running out on them.
Yeah, there was just a lot of confusion by the Hawks offensively. They call the timeout, and this helps the Bears more than anything else because it gives them a rest, gives them a breather, do some coaching on the sidelines, and remind them of where they need to be, what they need to watch for.
And we got 33 seconds remaining in this game.
When Cargbo or the other runner for
21, I
for
believe.
them, Anthony White, when they've been lined up about 3 yards to the left or the right of the QB, they very seldom have run out of that formation. They've thrown out of that formation most of the time. They've gone with a toss sweep once or twice, but in that formation, they typically throw. The Bears looked like they were ready for it. They were up on press coverage, which means the cornerback's right up on the line of scrimmage as close as they can get to the wide receivers. This time they're going to line up, are the Hawks trips left, kind of bunched on the left side. 1 singled up on the right side. Shotgun formation. 33 ticks, 3rd and go. Quarterback running, under pressure. Hit as he throws. Ball is almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. It was almost caught by Wash.
Yeah, Wash.
And then almost fell into, looked like 61's hands.
Yeah,
I mean, it kind of fell in his
Jr.
direction. 4th and goal. 27 ticks on the clock.
Incomplete pass stops it.
I tell you, it was good pressure on the quarterback on that play.
That's right.
1 more stop is what the Bears need for the game. Here we go. Everybody's set. 15 seconds on the play clock. Hawks look a little unorganized. They're trying to get organized. 7 on the play clock. 1 man in motion. 5 on the play clock. 3 on the play clock. Now they're going to take their final timeout.
Yep, that's it. They needed that. They needed to take that timeout.
Well, I thought they were going to run that play, and they were not set and organized. They looked like they were about to run it. Finally went ahead and called that last timeout. 27 ticks on the clock. That's not what's important. What's important is it's 4th and go from the 5. What's even more important is the Bears had it. Their defense was facing 1st and go from the 5. They've given up 0 yards on 3 plays.
Yes, and just stiffened up.
This defense has showed up tonight.
Man,
they have showed up.
I'll tell you what.
They've given up. They've given up 25 points. 2 of those goes to the offense. But this is a really good team. They have done their job.
Boy, here it comes. This is it right here.
All right, coming out of the timeout. Hawks taking the field. Bears take the field. Bears set. Everybody in the stands are on their feet. They are cheering. They are yelling. This is what it's all about right here. Can the Bears get a stop? They're trying. They've got 5 on the line of scrimmage. One man comes in motion right to left for the Hawks. Shotgun formation. Play clock at 15. 3-step drop. Looking back. Under pressure. Hit. He's brought down. He's slowed down by Big Clements. He brings him down, and that's going to seal it for the Bears.
Yeah, big number 99 makes the last play of the game.
22 ticks on the clock as we try to high-five and miss each other. Wow.
Come on, give me some right here.
Go ahead. Up top.
You got to reach. Come on.
Well, I tell you, he came off the end with pressure. Look, I tell you, they move him around, and he's been playing in the middle most of the night. He was outside on the end, and that made a difference.
Brian Gossett misses his prediction.
Yeah.
He left about with 2 minutes left on the clock. I think he knew. I think he was afraid of us.
All right, Bears need to get out there and take a knee.
Brian has nothing to be afraid of us. Brian's our friend.
Yeah, we love Brian Gossett. He's awesome. But we love to mess with him, though, too.
That's right.
Especially when he's wrong and picks us to lose.
Well,
all right, here we go. Just got a victory formation. Got one man back behind the quarterback just in case. Takes a kneel, and that'll do it. That is going to do it. No timeouts left. No way to stop the clock. Bears defensively come up big.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Big number 99.
That family, the Plemons family.
Oh, that's a good.
We've talked about them for years.
Yes. I mean, that is a really good family. And you know what? I tell you what, it's been a joy to watch. We said that about Jobin, but it's Plemons has been doing it too for a few years. And
Harris Jr.
Wow.
What an incredible victory tonight for the Bears. They leapfrog the Birdville Hawks into 4th place, in position to make a playoff, to make the playoffs. Just got to take care of business. They control their own destiny, honestly. They've got to they need to win 2 of the next 3, and then, hope everything else falls in place. I think it will with Birdville, and they're going to have a shot. Have a shot to get in there.
Whew.
And coming into the season, they were picked to finish, 6th or 7th.
Pretty far down.
And here they are, sitting in a position where if they take care of business, they can make the playoffs. Hey, let's take a quick break, catch our breath, see if we can find a defibrillator around here, and shock our hearts back into regular rhythmic beat, and we'll give you some final stats here in just a minute.
Man.
Ooh-wee.
One of the best innovations in my lifetime is the emergence of rehab facilities to help us recover after surgeries and medical procedures. Baylor Rehab Facilities are right here in our area and can be found through a simple Google search. The fine staff at Baylor is always ready to help you recover and get back to enjoying life at the fullest. Thank you, Baylor, for being an awesome part of our community. Something everyone appreciates is loyalty. We have 2 very loyal sponsors here on the Brewer Bear Network, and that's Chili's and EECU. Chili's Bar and Grill, located at 300 Clifford Street, one of the most popular places to eat and just hang out with your friends in the entire area. Head on over to Chili's and check out their fantastic menu and tell them you heard about them on the BBN. And of course, EECU, a fantastic credit union that takes care of all of your needs. They're located at 9350 Clifford Street. They have a friendly staff and would love for you to come in and visit them so that they can serve you. Thank you, Chili's and EECU, 2 of our most loyal sponsors. So let's show them some loyalty and head on over and check out their services. In Most places, football season means it's fall and the weather is cooler.
Yeah, not in Texas.
Remember all those hot days on the playing field, Fern?
I sure do, Donnie. All we had was a community water jug, if we were lucky.
Yeah, same here. But now there's Frio Hydration. It specializes in keeping athletes cool and well hydrated in any situation.
You can learn more about their services at friohydration.com.
The products you want and the quality you deserve.
Thanks, Frio Hydration.
Hey Bear fans, here's some more of our great sponsors. Let me tell you about Rival Signs. They're located at 110 Jim White Freeway in Fort Worth. Check them out for all your signage needs. Here's some of our new sponsors this year for 2025. Southside Bank. It was founded in Texas in 1960 and still proudly serves the Lone Star State today. With 53 branches, 2 loan production offices, and a network of 71 ATMs and ITMs throughout Texas and the greater Dallas-Fort Worth, Austin, and Houston areas, they are ready to serve you. Additionally, Southside is affiliated with over 60,000 ATMs across the nation and is a community-focused financial institution that offers a full range of financial products and services to individuals and businesses. To learn more, visit southside.com. Thank you, Southside, for believing in our students and supporting our school. And Fort Worth Community Credit Union. If you're in need of a loan for a home, real estate investment, an automobile, a home equity line of credit, or maybe just a home improvement loan, you need to contact Fort Worth Community Credit Union. On their website, ftwccu.org, you can learn all about their many services and find out how to speak to one of their amazing associates. You can also visit one of the dozens of locations all over the greater Fort Worth area. Once you're part of their community, you'll know they mean it when they say, you're worth more to us. We appreciate you, Fort Worth Community Credit Union. 32-27, and one of the most wildest, craziest, fun, exciting, gut-wrenching, heart-stopping. I almost went outside and smoked a cigarette 7 times during this game. and I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke. Terrence, take it away on some stats.
All right, we're going to start with the defense because I feel like tonight your defense won you the game tonight, Brewer Bears. That defense in the fourth quarter, Barr is the young man who showed up with 5 tackles in the fourth quarter and a total of 9 on the game. And Wash also ended up with a tackle total of 12 with 1 as a tackle for a loss. And he also had 2 quarterback pressures. Kerrigan had a pass breakup. Sparkman had a a deflected pass as well as a sack. And Clemens had that game-sealing sack for the Bears. And on the defensive side of the ball, I really feel like that's what kept us in this game tonight and won this game. If we flip over and talk about the offensive stats, Coleman rushed for 198 yards. We got 14 yards from number 2, Alexander, rushing for a total of 212 rushing yards. And on the passing side of the receiving side, we threw the ball around. Alexander for 8, Coleman for 26, but Roberts 159 tonight on 8 receptions, and Salas 61 yards on 1 target, 1 reception. And Sparkman for the 6 yards reception as well with a touchdown on the end of that. So we passed tonight for 260 yards, and the Bears passed tonight for more than they ran.
Wow.
Even with the big number from Coleman. We passed for 260 and rushed for 212. So our total offense this week was 472 yards.
Key stat for me, the defense gets 8 stops on 12 possessions.
Yes.
Which was huge. Both teams only touched the ball 12 times, and that includes the victory formation for the Bears. So really they just had it 11 times. The Hawks got it 12 times. The Bears stopped them on 8 of those. Defense only gives up 25 points. You know, if the Bears don't give up the the safety, and they go ahead and kick the 3 extra points, it's 35. It's a 10-point victory,
right?
And so they really outplayed the Hawks tonight, and the defense really sealed it for them.
I was going to mention that because the Bears also gave up 14 points on penalties. That this game was really lopsided in the Bears' favor. The final score didn't show up lopsided, but it was definitely the Bears were really imposing their will on this team, and you love to see this type of. For the Bears, I know this has to feel like redemption, and you pick us to be next to last in our division, and they come out with some fight, and they are definitely they can take care of business. Their destiny is in their hands.
Yeah.
Like the Bears, we had some plans to talk about some statistics tonight. Didn't quite get around to those, but let me tell you what, all the people that I was going to talk about, I will be able to talk about again next week because they all show up in the stat sheets.
Just a tremendous game. A lot of fun and a lot of resiliency. And at times it felt like this game was going to slip away. At times it felt like the Bears were going to pull ahead and run away with it. It's just one of those games, and it's gut-wrenching for one team. These games always are. And fortunately it wasn't for the Bears tonight as they just held on and got the victory. So great job. Next week we'll be back home, and I've already forgotten who we're playing next week. Fossil Ridge. And so we're excited about that matchup. Make sure that you come on out. If you haven't been to a game this season, make sure you're out there at Bear Stadium. Whether you are or not, we'll be bringing all the action live next Friday night, and it's going to be an exciting finish to the season as we get ready for the final 3 games and seeing if the Bears can take care of business and make a push and get into the playoffs.
You know what? They control their destiny. We said that earlier. They just got to take care of business when they come across them teams they know they can beat, and do what you can and try to get a victory on those ones that you're not supposed to, like Denton Ryan.
And we are kind of assuming that Birdville is going to beat Fossil Ridge, and that they're going to lose to Ryan. We're kind of assuming that. That's what we mean by controlling their own destiny. It's not a foregone conclusion, right. For sure. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if things work out the way that we think they will, then the Bears should be in pretty good situation to make the playoffs. So like I said, it's gonna be exciting.
Here's the exciting thing too as well. You got a Bears defense that we can talk about with a lot of players coming back. But if you think about it, the Bears lose one offensive lineman, Hankins, the senior, and they return their quarterback, their starting running back, all their receivers, Jones, Solis, Roberts, all of them are juniors.
Yeah.
Got another statistic too that we've talked about Cameron Coleman and his fabulous rushing season this year. He's at 1282 for the season. And our quarterback is quietly sneaking up on 1,000. He's at 922 yards, and that's missing one game.
Yeah.
So Riles is potentially quietly sneaking up on 1,000-yard passing season.
And that is a pleasant surprise.
That is a pleasant surprise.
Absolutely. All right, 27-32, Bears win is your final. We'll see you next week here on the BBN. Thanks for joining us. And this great victory has been awesome. It's been fun. Thanks for watching, listening, and all that good stuff. We'll see you next week. And as always, we say,
Go Bears.
Joining us here on the BBN, there are several ways to keep up with us here at the Brewer Bear Network. First of all, you can like us on Facebook. Just do a simple search for Brewer Bear Network and you'll find us. Hit the like button, and that's a great way to stay connected. Also, we have an account on Instagram. Same thing, just search for Brewer Bear Network and follow us there, and we'll keep you up to date on all things Brewer Bear Athletics. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate you.